something pound cake. Anyways, hey
Heyo.
everybody, welcome back to Congress of the Commonwealth, episode 7. What's up, everybody? Woo woo.
Sky.
Hey, okay. Bertha.
We needed one good dad joke, okay?
Say
I'm sorry,
hi,
Sky.
everybody.
Still in the hole.
Woo!
Hi, everybody.
I'm still in the
All right.
hole.
Let's get our recap out of the way. So last session, y'all had to
Wait, aren't we still at the mansion?
yeah.
Okay.
So the players passed off their moonshine to Sebastian and the Pinky Raider clan after passing checks really well. But unfortunately, after using all their AP and their luck up, Ash had to chug some of the poisonous moonshine. And things got hairy scary pretty quick as she almost died from moonshine poisoning. But luckily, her ghoulness helped her fight off the poison. And the players were left wondering if maybe the Raiders were able to fight off the poison. So after a 45-minute distraction of bathing and seeing Cake's bare buns, the players went back to Skinny Atlas to assess the damage. And when they got there, they saw nothing but dead Raiders until they finally looked up and saw a bounty hunter named Richter. And Richter told them that Sebastian was still alive, and they found out really quickly that he was still alive as he taunted them and shot at them from the mayoral mansion. What took place after that was quite a battle where the players thought it'd be fun to throw Molotovs and grenades or dynamite sticks at Sebastian. Yeah, well, hey, listen, we're listening. What do you have to say about what you did?
Throw them if you got them.
And
I mean, to be fair,
Throw 'em if you got 'em.
I mean, to be fair, I did absolutely nothing. But
and Sebastian,
I died,
noticing
is
the
what I
sticks
did.
of
I got knocked
dynamite,
out.
realized that he could turn the battle. And turn the battle he did as he blew up 4 sticks of dynamite on Donnie and Bertha, almost killing them. It was quite tragic. It was disastrous. But luckily the players
again almost
managed to deal with Sebastian. It was quite a fight. He had sneaky little ways to dip and dive out of the place. But eventually they met him on the second story where Richter, with his sniper rifle, took a very calculated and aimed shot and blasted off Sebastian's head. And that's where we're going to pick up. Players, you've just killed Sebastian. What do you do?
Do you think he has any more of those chems left?
You could always go
yeah,
check.
If he has anything good, I mean, we might as well
Let's
check it out.
try.
Can someone help me down here?
All right, Bertha.
Oh, Bertha's in the hole
Where-
still.
I don't know. What do I have? It looks
Can
like
I
I'm still at
do-
home. I don't have
Yeah,
any
can I
rope
do
or
a-
anything.
Can I do a perception?
Yeah.
Or a lock? I guess a perception check to see if he's got any goodies on him.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Well, let's see.
Are there still traps around here that we haven't
Almost
trapped?
likely.
He was in the
Yeah, that
hallway. If you happened to get further, it would have been a problem.
Oh, no.
But
I didn't mean to get so
you're all fine.
excited, but my 5-finger discount is tingling.
So, Astra, you walk up to Sebastian's limp, decapitated body at this point, and you start fumbling around in his waistcoat, and you find a satchel full of caps.
Ooh.
There's 150 caps in
Feeling a little
there.
handsy.
There's 150 caps in there, and there is also his gilded revolver that he was using with a white ivory handle.
Ooh, you should have
Ooh.
that.
Very ornate and fancy looking. And finally, with that
Tony likes
critical success,
Yeah.
you find a note in his pocket. And
Ooh.
it has,
Shiny.
with your perception check passing so
Okay.
well, and you also being from a vault. Well, you weren't from a vault, but Ash was.
No, I was from a bunker.
Yes, but
But you know, my dad
But
might
you've-
have worked for Vault Tech at one point.
you've been around the logo enough. The letter is written on a Vault Tech letterhead,
Ooh.
and it says,
Hey.
"We need you to grab the attention of people that we are surveilling. Burn down
Okay.
Skinny Atlas, and you'll get the rest of the payment. Here is a 500 cap advancement. Stand by for more instructions."
But he only has 150 on him.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard.
Spicy. Hey, guys, did you hear about this note? Like,
What's
wha-
it say?
Wait, Ash, you know Vault Tech lingo and stuff, right?
I guess.
Does this look like something Vault Tech would say? And I hand the note over to Ash to let her examine it.
She takes the note and looks it over. From what I know of Voltec. Yeah.
Can I get a perception? Actually, can I get a let's get an intelligence check. We'll call it a history check from Ash.
Let's see what I have for intelligence.
Donnie would be happy to help.
You guys can give the help action too.
we could pass it. We could pass it around.
So it can be any of the intelligence ones?
Yeah, any intelligence roll, and roll it twice.
Alright. Hold on.
So you have seen old Vault Tech memos. There was a lot of correspondence between the overseer and your vault and Vault Tech. The language doesn't match what you remember, but that doesn't mean that it can't be Vault Tech. It's just not the Vault Tech that you remember.
Hey, Ash, is there a lot of like notebooks hanging out in vaults?
Everywhere.
So somebody could have like been in a vault, wrote this note on the Vault Tech notebook and not. I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm just saying possibilities.
You're not wrong.
Right.
As Donnie's saying this, he just glances over at that revolver.
I think Donnie wants the gun. His broke.
Well, that's yeah, that's what I was about to say is that, you know, me and my big old thumbs, we don't have any use for such a small gun like this. But I can't find the item in our inventory, so I'm trying to see if maybe Sly can help us by giving that to Donnie.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll add it in. I was just waiting to see who's getting what.
Donnie's getting a fancy gun.
So
He
we
wants another one.
so we want to
There's a
Cool
snow in the
deal.
hole.
Is there
Bertha,
anyone
we're
around
coming
you?
for you.
Where
Can
are
I-
you?
Can I do a check to get Bertha out of the hole?
Oh, for
Or
sure.
is somebody stronger?
Can I get
Is
a
she on the first level?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty strong. I mean,
Yeah, what do you want?
so
between
so
me
who's
Athletic?
helping
Three of us.
who's helping getting Bertha out of this hole?
Ash will help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
She's
help.
strong.
Okay.
All right, everybody, grab a body
Grab
part.
a limb.
Grab
Alright.
an appendage.
Let's see if we can do athletics rolls. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Bertha may be stuck in this hole.
So
What is the difficulty to get Bertha out of the hole?
so listen, Bertha is quite the big body, unfortunately. The
Yes,
good news
very,
is
very big.
with it being a tag skill for Ash and Donnie having a pass, you do get Bertha out of the hole. It was a difficulty 3 athletics check. Unfortunately, with that critical failure from Ash, she now falls into the hole.
Oh god.
Again?
Ash take
Wait,
1
who's
point
in
of
the hole?
damage.
Ash is in the hole?
Yeah, Ash fell into
No,
the hole.
So how much
No.
damage? How much damage?
Alright.
1 point of damage.
Oh,
So I'm gonna do
she's
a
just
check
lying
to
on
try
the
to
ground
get her
on
out
her
of the
back,
hole.
staring up at the hole.
Alright, now I'm going to help her out of the hole.
Okay. Wonderful.
I
Yeah.
try
Athletics,
and
right?
fail. I reach down and I fumble. I can't reach. My arms aren't long enough.
Okay.
Okay.
I tried to be gallant, but my arms are too short.
Wait,
Astro,
I
you
always forget.
helping?
How do we
It's
know?
okay, Donnie. I understand the T-Rex arm syndrome too.
Astro, are you helping out?
That is
Yeah, I
not
can
one of my
try.
tag skills. So
Oh yeah, I'll reach down, with my cane.
okay,
and
well,
accidentally- I reached down with my weapon, my cane, and I accidentally smack her in the arm. No, in the same ear that I bit off, and just putting
Ash,
salt in the wound.
Ash, can you give me an athletics check?
Yeah.
You get yourself out of the hole, Ash.
Yeah, she's gonna
'Cause
get
we're-
herself out of the hole at this
we're-
point.
look, I'm
we're
helping all I
apparently-
can. Oh,
Oh
Jesus!
God!
Okay, so Bertha,
Falls back down.
Is this
Bertha,
how my campaign ends?
Bertha has a
Ash
very firm grip onto Astra and is leaning Astra into the hole. And Astra
I
has
just try to reach.
Astra
Ash.
has her cane down, trying to help. And luckily, Ash can get a grip onto the cane, and as you're dragging her back up, her hand slips a little bit and catches is it barbed wire that it's wrapped with?
This is how Ash is gonna die.
So she snags the barbed wire and lets out a little yelp, and just as she's about to crest over onto the floor, she falls again. Take another point of damage, Ash. And Ash is still stuck in the hole.
Dang
Is
it!
there another way out?
Yeah.
Is there another way out? I sure hope so.
Yeah,
You-
can I like look around and see if there's another way out? Maybe.
The hole, she just fell down to the first floor.
Oh, that's what I was
She-
wondering. She's just
Okay,
gonna go up the
fine.
stairs.
She's
All right, that's awesome.
She's just going up the stairs.
yeah.
Wait, where'd she go? I don't understand.
She's
gotta
cursing in
help her.
French under her
So
breath
Bertha
the whole
just doesn't
time.
understand stairs.
Yes.
Okay, thank you
What do you
guys.
mean
That was
stairs?
amazing.
All right. So you're 100. So did Donnie take the gun?
Yeah, Donnie has the gun.
All right. Let me just I'm going to add it to your inventory. So
She comes up behind Astra and
Oh my
smacks
god,
her
how'd
upside
you
the
end
head.
up there?
so Donnie's
I'm
just
Also goes down
sorry,
with
okay?
damage
I was
resistance.
trying to be helpful, but you know how I am.
Bertha's
Always
gonna
a
look
few
back and
screws
forth
loose.
between the hole and to Ash, almost as if a wizard has cast a spell in front of her.
She's gonna look at Bertha and go, "I'm a witch."
Oh my god, I never knew that.
okay. So weapon, there we go. T quantity 1. It's 100. Description, actions. So the it's called Sebastian's Royal Scepter. He's an idiot and it's not a scepter. But the cool thing about this gun is it is so ornate and so over the top that the first time that you brandish it at a new enemy, they will have to make a perception roll. And if they fail, they're distracted for their first turn.
Oh.
Did you add it
Very
to like
cool.
something I can use as an action?
No, it's gonna roll like a 38 revolver.
Okay, I only have a pipe gun.
Let me give you. We'll just swap it around. All right.
No,
So
I want to keep both.
what's
I wanna
everyone
dual wield.
doing?
I want to fix my other gun.
Well, we need to get back home, or well, we need to find. Wait,
Yeah, we can go home.
Ash.
We'll fix it there.
Okay. So it says it's a
Ash.
pipe revolver, but it's not a pipe revolver. We're gonna call it what
Do
we
you
call it.
remember him mentioning something about a kid? Do you think there's any kids left in this place?
Oh,
Ash just
yeah,
gonna
we have
point
to
at the
find
stairs
people.
going up.
Should
Possibly up there.
can I do a perception check to see if I can find any other living people in the building?
Sure, you can make a perception check.
Okay.
All right. You peel your ears, you tune in and try hearing anything, and it doesn't sound like anything's in the house, but in real far off distance, you just hear sounds like it's coming from outside.
Hey guys, I think I hear something outside. I think I hear something outside. Should we go out and investigate?
Outside.
Okay.
Still need to stop and find some steel. I mean, might as well make this a whole go of it. Right, Tom?
Donnie does love his steel.
Yes, let's do that. I'm sorry, I was looking at my new equipment and trying to make sure it was
You're all good, babe.
calibrated
Don't worry.
correctly.
So it acts like a normal pipe revolver, except for the added effect.
Nice. Oh, I
Alright.
was just making sure the damage was in there.
Uh,
But it's not, but we'll figure it out. I'm fine.
so you all are going outside then?
Let's do that. Let's go outside. I want to search for
Yep.
steel
Okay.
primarily.
For any possible other people that might have survived the poison.
All right.
I don't
children
care about other
or
people.
not.
Ash, what are you up to? Bertha, what are you up to?
She's gonna
Uh,
follow.
I am also gonna follow. I don't really have a central goal that I would be
All right.
going for here. I'm just happy to be out of the hole, to be honest.
Can I get perception
Mhm.
checks from Astra
Stairs.
and Donnie?
Yep.
Anybody want to help me look for steel? Very valuable.
I will help Donnie look for steel.
Okay, Donnie, you have
Might as well grab all
advantage.
the weapons.
We're doing perception, right?
Yep.
Oh, I have advantage?
Mhm.
Yep. So just roll it
One
twice.
advantage?
You'll just roll it
Okay.
twice. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's great.
And we'll see what the
Really
other
good at
one
that.
is. Okay, perfect. So, here's the good news. There are 2 vehicles parked across the street from the mansion and 4
Interesting.
motorcycles. and-
Hmm.
All of that is built out of steel. The bad
Oh.
news is you're going to
Ooh.
have to transport that back somehow. You're probably not equipped to do it now. But you could either make an effort to maybe get one of the motorcycles running, or,
Okay.
you know, but
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab Ash's chain around her neck and be like, we gotta get one of these bikes running. And then I'm just gonna like kind of like pull her over there, and I'm gonna try to repair one of the
She's
bikes.
gonna follow and try not to trip, like absolutely stunned that you just
Yeah,
did
we're
that.
running. We're absolutely running. I'm just so excited, and you were very close to me, so that's why I did that. And then it was the chain.
She looks like a deer in headlights because someone grabbed her chain.
All right, can you give me a pilot check?
No.
We're
No.
we're gonna have you do 3 pilot checks.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
fail all
off
of
to
them
a
because I
great
was gonna
start.
do a repair check.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get there.
Because
I
I
can
was
help.
gonna repair the
Yeah,
And
bike.
another
why,
one?
I
why
got
is
you.
it a pilot check?
Okay, so
Wait, we all are, or just
no,
both
no,
of
it's
us?
just
Nope.
Okay.
So the first bike that you tried is completely destroyed. There's no way that you can.
Just
No,
both
no,
of
it's
us.
just.
Nope.
Okay.
So the first bike that you tried is completely destroyed. There's no way that you can ride it. The axle's bent. It's got a completely jacked up
Okay.
tire where the rim's messed up. So that one's gonna have to be like disassembled and
It's all
brought
right. We can
back.
still salvage steel from it.
The other 2
Yeah.
aren't rideable right now, and it's because both of them are out of gas.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Is there any gas?
give
Can I do
me
perception to see if there's any like?
give me 1 repair check.
I also have a repair skill.
Okay, perfect. It's
And this is
tagged.
tagged.
It's tagged. So the vehicles there are not operational. They are too rusted out and the engine is fried. But both of them had full tanks of gas. So you can siphon out the gas and now you have 2 bikes that you can ride back.
We got bikes. We're a biker gang.
I'm definitely riding one of those back.
Oh yes. The
Alright.
Steel
Vroom, vroom.
Angels.
All right. So let's
So
quickly
can anybody else hop on the back of these bikes? Or,
Oh, yes.
Or is it just 2-person bikes?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
Well,
so
I could
this
just
is
ride
go
on the back
faster.
of Bertha, you know.
yeah, someone could ride
Well, also, there was that noise outside.
yeah.
I awkwardly high five Ash, or at least I try to. I'm gonna do an athletics check to see if I can high five.
Oh,
Ash.
for sure.
She
Yeah, no, you
slapped
slap
fail.
her in the
I
face.
fail. I'm like,
Oh
He
boy.
slaps her in the face.
Yeah,
Slap her right
Ash
in the
wasn't
face.
paying attention.
And
Ash, can you take
sorry.
Ash?
I'm sorry,
You
sorry.
take
Don't take
you
damage.
take 1 point of damage.
She's gonna die.
I'm so sorry, Ash.
All right. So the good news is you now have 2 bikes that can operate, and you know that there's some steel back here. That might have to be a pet
Yes.
project. But
Do we have
galactic.
pets that can go get it?
Maybe. But let's quickly switch over to, I don't know if she's back yet, but we'll quickly switch over to Astra. I think she might have she said her computer crashed.
Her PC crashed.
Okay. Well, Bertha was helping. So
Yes, I was. I don't understand how these things work. It might as well be that magic trick she pulled earlier, but
can you give me a perception
She's
check,
dying
Bertha?
with every magic trick.
I suppose I can. You beautiful man. You very proportional
Oh,
man.
that's a good rhyme.
Perception. My best one was, I guess, explosives. Here we go.
Do you think the letter was
Perfect.
trying to get the attention of the cock?
So you didn't need to have too high of a perception because as you left the mansion, you and Asher spot a little dandy boy kicking the head
Oh,
of a
no.
dead raider
Awesome.
off in the distance. He's just just going to town, just kicking the raider. It appears that
Oh,
like it's
God.
a baseball?
Kids are not my specialty. Oh God.
Wait,
They scare me.
it looks
that a kid?
yeah, it appears that you have
guess
found
so.
Crumpet.
Oh wow.
He seems
Well-
a little violent.
should we try to go talk to him? I mean, I just want to make sure he didn't drink any of the moonshine, you know?
I mean, that's up to you. Kids, they kind of scare me, so I'm gonna leave that one up to you.
Well, should I do a speech check to see
You haven't
if
even
I can
walk up to him.
Just try
Oh,
talking
okay.
to him.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna be like, "Hello, like, hey, like, you know, you okay over there?
Yeah.
Crumpet, I think your name was."
Yeah. It's just continuously kicking. Yeah.
You must
You almost
hey,
got him.
hey, buddy.
Raider fucker.
You almost got him.
Guys-
You're a strong one.
Guys want to help me?
What?
I go and help and
Yeah.
start kicking the raider.
All right. Can you give me an athletics check?
I absolutely can. I can't wait to fail this. Where's my?
Oh my god, that fucking noise.
I completely whiff.
So, as you go kick the down raider, you slip on the blood and you fall onto your butt. And Crumpet starts laughing.
Oh, man.
Gonna start kicking Brett.
You stupid.
A lot tougher than I thought he was.
You're so stupid. He just goes back to kicking the raider.
Well, I've done all I can. It's up to you now.
Asher would like to roll a speech check to see if she can persuade
Talk to him.
Crumpet to. Oh, okay. Hey, Crumpet, what are you doing?
Kicking.
Would you? Okay, so you like to kick? Have you ever played kickball?
No. What's that?
Oh, okay. Well, are you? Do you have parents that we can help you find?
Yeah, you just killed my dad.
You don't seem that bothered by it, to be fair.
What?
Yeah, about that. You know,
Uh-huh.
we just wanted to let you know that we apologize about that little, you know, disagreement we had with your father.
It's okay.
But we'd really like, you know,
It's okay.
I have a friend.
He doesn't seem
I like this
fussed.
kid. I think Ash is gonna like this kid.
What?
There
What?
seems to be another little boy back in our camp who might like to have a friend. Would you like to play with other kids?
Does he like kicking?
He's gonna kill that kid.
I mean, you know, I haven't learned much about Lawrence yet, but I'm sure y'all could kick a lot of things and maybe kick some rocks, you know, whatever kids do these days.
Got any bodies?
Hopefully
think we
not.
do,
We're
do we?
hoping
Okay,
we're
whatever.
hoping to go back to a family, you know, help you find some new fun and maybe a
having
new
fun.
family.
Huh?
You think you'd like to come with us?
What? Yeah. What? I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like to come with us? We can show you some fun times we like to have around the fire.
30 caps.
Bertha's
Oh,
gonna slowly back away and just walk away as she is terrified of this child.
See you later, stupid.
Luck!
Bye, stupid.
Luck!
Idiot.
Asher's
What?
very attracted to chaos, so anything that, you know, she's curious. She's like, well, hey, what if I told you I have some very, very special caps? Would you like special caps that no one else in the wasteland will have and only you would have? Would that convince you to come with us?
Can I see the caps?
Yeah.
I mean, you did just get 100
Astra,
caps. You could.
Asher reaches in her pocket and grabs the 10 special caps that she had received from Jerry's no longer with us body and shows them to Crumpet. Here,
Oh.
see these special caps?
Oh.
They're extra special.
Hey, do you have
They've been
a normal
through
cap?
it.
Do you have a normal cap? Can I see a normal cap?
Astra pulls 5 more of her regular caps out
You give them to him?
and places them with the damaged caps.
Do you
Yeah.
let him? Do you give him one?
Yeah, I give him one.
He puts it on the ground, stomps on it, and he goes, "Oh, look, I have a special cap too. 30 caps." He goes back to kicking the raider in the head.
I'm at a loss.
What?
This is a very special little kid.
Let's pay him.
I mean, I guess it's only fair, right? So Asher grabs the remaining caps, the other 15, and gives him a mixture of the broken caps and the regular caps.
I said 30
And attempts
caps.
to offer him those.
Are you sure?
That's
Hey,
30 caps.
are you shortchanging me? Hey, 30 caps. I can't do anything with these
I-
stupid little. Hey,
I
hey,
might be short, but I'm not shortchanging you,
hey.
little one.
I can't do anything with flat caps. Goes back to kicking. 30
Okay,
30 caps.
so here's the deal.
What?
We give you 30 caps,
Uh-huh.
and you come with us.
Uh-huh.
And once we get back to camp,
Uh-huh.
you gotta help us,
I don't gotta do anything but go on.
okay?
Uh-huh.
This is
You gotta help us.
I don't gotta do
You gotta
anything but
keep
go
the
on.
place
Uh-huh.
safe.
Mhm.
You gotta kick anyone we tell you to kick.
I don't take
Anyone I tell you to kick. you kick.
I don't take orders.
about
I don't take orders. 30
30
caps.
caps and a job.
I don't take orders or a job.
Oh.
I'm a kid.
This
I'm
one's
a
a
kid.
ripe one.
I'm a kid. I don't work.
But you like to kick, right?
Yeah.
So don't you want to kick people?
I like to
Wouldn't
kick
that
dead
be
people.
fun?
Ash, who's sitting on one of the motorcycles, she leans back and she looks at the kid and she's like, "You either come with us or you die out here."
See? You gotta listen to her. She's the smart one.
Make a barter check.
Her barter. Oh gosh, she has no charisma. Oh my god.
well done. Just by being in proximity to Donnie's charisma.
Yeah.
he
He slapped some
Jeez.
into her.
Yeah, right. That's you lost 1 health but gained 1 charisma.
he shrugs his shoulders and he's like, I don't know, 30 caps. You're cool too, by the way. Not like that stupid idiot green person. 30 caps.
Well,
What?
Okay.
What?
did you not listen to her?
30 caps.
If you stay here, you're going to die.
Yeah, 30 caps and I'll come with you. God.
Just give the
Okay,
kid
fine.
his caps. I need a nap.
Astra throws the caps one by one on the floor towards the group.
Oh my God. I'm not
For
a
them to pick up.
baby.
You said you were a kid, so I'm just giving you a fun time, okay? As she rustles his hair.
I was
just picking the
having
caps off
fun. He runs back one more time and kicks the raider and hops on the back of the bike with Ash. She's a lot cooler than you, by the way. You suck.
Astra sticks her tongue out and
I can do that
blows
too.
raspberry at him.
Idiot.
Ash looks back at him.
What?
She's like, "That's a cute nose you got there. Mind if I take it and put it on my face?"
Sorry.
All right then.
I like you. You're cool. All right. Anything else before y'all leave Skinny Atlas? You got some steel. You got a new weapon, a note. You got a bratty kid.
Ash is almost dead.
Ash is almost
As we
dead.
drive away, I just look back over my shoulder and I look at that pile of rusting cars, and I'm like, I'm coming for you, baby.
God.
All right. So with that, we can head right back to I've heard we can make the first announcement. Who would like to tell us what the new name of the settlement is?
I believe, based on the poll, we've settled on Cake Town.
Yes, the
Don at Cake Town.
We Come Home / home base / second chance village / whatever you want to call it has now officially been called Cake Town. So as you all putter in, by the way, no one checked in with Sly. But yeah, who? And so
Did
Sly
we leave him
When?
behind?
No,
He's with us.
he's smart enough to know. He's
He's
just
observing.
yeah, he's just watching you all in the
Ride back on motorcycles with
Yeah.
a kid.
yeah. It's
I
Let-
picked him up. He's on my bike.
okay. That's a lot of people on the bike. Do you want to make a survival check for me?
No. It's just me and him.
Okay, so Bertha had to walk home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared of
Hey Bertha, can you give me a survival check?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's been nice knowing y'all. It's been a pleasure. 220s.
Okay, can
Well,
you
to
give
be
me
fair,
another
pretty cool.
survival check? So
No, I don't want to.
as you are walking back, a pack of stray dogs have found you.
Oh, no.
Right?
And luckily, because you are an animal whisperer and you passed
Thank
on
you.
your tag skill, you managed to talk the dogs down and they left you alone. And you catch up with the group and you all arrive back at Cake Town. And as you are
I was hoping to
walking,
make a sled.
what?
Like the
dog
Iditarod. I could
sled.
have had the dogs. Yeah.
A dog sled.
That's what we call future goals. So,
All right. Sounds good.
as you all arrive back in Cake Town, this has honestly been a pretty quick day. You guys are quick at getting to Skinny Atlas and back, and that fight between Sebastian was nothing more than 5 minutes. So, yeah,
That was 5 minutes.
yeah.
We're all like limping back.
Yeah. It was pretty atrocious. As you come back, the Poop Boys give a very hearty salute to Ash and waves to the rest of you. And Peter sees that you are all dinged up from various injuries and whatnot. Did anyone sustain? So, Astra, you have rusty bonitis from
Yes, I
getting
have
jabbed.
rhinitis.
For help.
And I've lost 4 health.
Did anyone get injured? I can't remember.
Like I lost health. I was unconscious.
Just lost health though, right? No one sustained an injury.
A disease or an injury.
Does
Okay.
dying count?
No. Actually,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
yes.
Then no,
Actually,
I'm
you
good.
you do have one injury. I'm sorry. When you go down, you sustain one injury. So, Peter's gonna look everyone over.
Hey,
The
Pete.
people that are only injured, you are all of your health is restored. Peter gives you a quick checkup. I need a endurance check. I think it's survival. I need a survival check from Astra and Donnie.
Okay.
Oh.
Where's alchemy?
Oh, so
Please
she
don't
has full
freeze.
health now.
Yeah, so everyone's back to full health.
I got a 1.
Okay. So, Astra, you are going to be sick for 4 days. You can make a
No.
check each day.
Okay.
To see it'll speed up your illness. Donnie, because you went down, you were gonna be injured for 3 days. With Pete helping you out, you're only gonna be injured for 2 days, and that's when you both go to sleep. It's gonna roll over, and you'll make another roll in the morning. But
Okay.
after the quick checkup and the assessment from Pete, can I get a perception roll from the group?
Lockpick.
I know that's intelligent.
I'm just distracted by my sickness.
Yeah, I'm still dead.
Really hurting me.
None of us see anything.
No, we're all trying to soak in what happened earlier.
I'd love to talk to Sly.
The good news is, you're not in imminent danger or anything like that. And
Oh my
Bertha,
god.
what? You're fine. You're fine. Bertha looks up and sees off in the distance.
It's the Congress.
Bimothy is walking towards the camp. Preston's not with him. The other members of the Congress aren't with him. It's just Bimothy, and he gives a hearty hello to everyone. It seems like he is checking up after the month.
Hey there, Bimothy, right?
You remembered my name?
Something like that.
Okay, well that hurt afterwards.
Hey,
I surprised
the-
myself, to be fair.
Hi guys.
the valet guy.
Well, yeah. It's the valet girl. What's up,
Hi.
Astra? How's it
It's all right,
going?
Cricket.
It's Valet Astra. It's good to see you.
Good.
So I was sent out
I
to...
like that word.
Oh, okay. I didn't... It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, it's good to see you guys. I was told to come out and the settlement to see how you guys are doing, because it's getting around that time. The Congress is in like two weeks now almost, and if you guys pass this, congratulations. So yeah, does anyone want to just, I guess, give me a tour? I could see most of it, but if you just want to give me a tour, it'd be great.
Well, if you'd like to come over here and take a look at DMP's Emporium,
Oh,
we've set up
okay.
our own general store. It's not stocked entirely yet, but it will have steel accessories, and everything else you may need in a general store, from junk to food to weapons.
Okay. And he walks inside and he looks at you and he goes, those are nice windows. You guys,
I'd like to introduce. Yeah.
you guys built those afterwards, didn't you? You forgot the windows. That's funny.
Listen,
What?
we did the best we could with our rolls that day, but sometimes you got to roll the hard six.
You,
I'd like to introduce you to Peggy, my partner in crime.
hi,
A
Peg.
P to my D, if you will.
It's good. Hey, DP. I know Peg. Hi, Peg. It's good to see you again. Peg smiles and she's like, "It's good to see you
Oh, yeah, from
again."
Skinny Atlas.
Yeah, it's good to see you again, Bimothy. I was surprised I got shot back up so quickly, but well, Donnie over here is quite the silvery tongue. He trained me so much. I feel like I've learned so much so quickly. This is gonna probably be better shop than what I had over in Skinny Atlas. And Bimothy nods and he's like, "That's really cool. That's good to hear, Peg. I'm glad that you're doing well. Hopefully this place doesn't burn down." Okay. And he kind of like goes around
Why
and
would
he's,
you say that, friend?
"What? I said I don't want it to burn down." And he walks over and he's knocking on the wall and knocking on the shelves and he's picking up some of the inventory. And he goes, "This is cool. You did a good job. This is a nice general store. You guys are going to do a great job." One thing, and this isn't a knock against you because Preston didn't mention it, but you guys should definitely look into getting a caravaner when you get a chance. Really setting up trade lines helps a ton.
Okay.
But that wasn't a prerequisite or anything. But really excited. I think you guys are gonna do well with this store. I guess can we maybe?
One question,
What's up,
Mr. Bim.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Bimothy? But go on.
So I don't. Bimothy, my apologies, sir.
It's fine.
I am not aware of other settlements other than Valen Farm and Skinny Atlas. Obviously, we
Oh,
won't be trading much with them, as we have kind of assumed there. Are there local communities that we could
absolutely.
trade with, or how
Yeah.
could I get a caravaner?
There's so
Would
we-
Bettis be up for it?
we have there's this and he hands you a world map that has all of the
Oh.
locations
No,
of where you
Awesome.
all are.
it makes sense that a valet would have a
World map.
And
Oh yes, the world map.
and he looks at
Big,
you
big mountain.
And he goes, You can see, I mean, you're right next to Skinny Atlas. They're not going to be trading anymore because, well, the fire. But
Mhm.
you're really close to Is Gorgeous and Ointment's near, and it's not too far of a travel to the Burn or Bingville. I kind of
We'll see.
avoid honestly, a lot of the places around you are Raider settlements, but if you go right on the map, you're probably doing better. But yeah, like I don't know.
So, like,
That's
Shenny Denny ointment?
Skinny Denny, yeah. What about them?
Skinny Denny.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you said go right on the map. I just want to make sure that I'm
Yeah, I mean, if you
orienting myself correctly.
I don't know, like you guys are fine and stuff, but like it gets tougher after the Pinky Raiders were kind of really weak and stuff like that, and I don't know. I don't know if you guys handled it just fine or something, but you'll probably get killed if you go to the other ones at the moment, but that's fine.
Right on. No, I appreciate that. No, you're right. I trust your I mean, Bimothy, you've been around far longer than we have.
Yeah,
I trust your opinion of this area implicitly.
thank you. I feel like I'm more than, a little bit of an expert on this stuff. I've been all over the place.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So yeah, I mean, you have the Brahmin
If the whole
already.
Congress trusts you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Preston trusts me. The Congress doesn't really know I exist much, but that's fine. Yeah, so
Well, you were here with all of the representatives, Bimothy. I know you're important.
that was 2 of the like 50 representatives. But I appreciate it. That was sweet of you.
Oh, okay.
I hear your praise and I'm trying to internalize it and take value in it. So thank you for the words. It's nice.
You're welcome, Bimothy.
So like yeah, I guess let's just check out maybe the crops or something. I don't know. There's a whole checklist.
Well, you know what? For the crops, I'm going to turn you over to Bertha, if you don't mind. And I kind of walk him out to wherever Bertha's sitting. And
I'm just looking
perform
at
the
my
intro.
crops.
Hi there, Bertha. How's it going?
And here is our amazing farmer, Bertha.
Yeah,
I just
they-
kinda
look
go
at-
and lay
these are
down
the crops
because I'm
we
injured.
have.
It's good to see you again, Bertha.
This is what we have.
Okay.
It's good to see you too. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a whole
Oh,
month.
wow.
So I see that you
I thought I heard
guys.
something. Sorry.
No, it was just I have
Mm-hmm.
indigestion.
Oh.
So I see you have potatoes. That's really good, and you have razor grain. And then what's this? What's this in the middle?
Oh, well, I was trying to experiment with something, and I kind of came across this little mixture of how do I put this? Why don't you try it?
Bimothy.
Tell me what you think.
Bimothy takes the golden looking tato. It has like a little wispy kind of. It's more granular feeling than a tomato would be. It's like a little coarse and it's golden feeling than a tomato would be. It's like a little coarse and it's golden. And he bites into it. Wow, this is interesting. It's almost like having a tato sandwich without having the bread. You made this? You grew
Right?
this?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Hey, that's cool.
So yeah.
Me becoming a valet was an accident, and that's worked out too. Wow. And
Mhm.
there was reports, because we get a lot of reports, a lot of grumbling and stuff. You guys set up a moonshining factory too, like a moonshine still?
Well, it's tough to explain, but Bertha is trying to figure out how to explain it in the sense, but she's struggling to put the words together.
So we we have created a still, but it's in need of a very good wash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. You're really bad at making moonshine. Okay.
Have you been through Skinny Atlas, sir?
No, I came from Rome, just a like straight walk from Rome.
But you did mention that you were aware of how we took out the Pinkies.
Yeah, something about oh, your bad moonshine killed them. So,
Exactly.
That's a good way of putting it. Correct.
I
Okay.
think that is the perfect way to express what has happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were really good at business, but really bad at making moonshine.
Okay, so you have less of a moonshining still and more of a death factory. Okay. Hey, that's still really good to have.
It's
So
a factory.
that's
Well,
Yeah.
maybe if we find some good, better moonshiners out there, we could bring them here and they could help us make
Let's
the
not
good
talk
moonshine.
smack on Jerry. I think Jerry's okay. I think it might have been our ineptitude.
you guys look
We just
off
need to
into
let
the
him
field
go.
and Jerry's hanging out with Black Magic and picking his nose.
Hey, that's my job.
He might not
About
look like
him.
much, guys, but he is a master of the shine.
He starts digging into his butt crack because he has an itch. Okay, well,
That's our
Jerry
guy.
comes from good lineage, I guess. I mean, might skip a generation, but it's good to see that you gave him a happy place and you didn't have it great over at the farm. So you guys are doing good with that. All right, this all checks out. All right. I see that you guys all built really nice looking houses. I noticed there's like
Yeah.
flair.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time getting to know our friends that we've brought here from Skinny Atlas and Looks at Crumpet and from the Mayor's Manor. And we made sure everyone felt at home here because we want this to be their home forever.
That's really sweet of you. And he looks over. Can I go in a couple of the houses to check them out?
Yeah, well, I would love to show you around to a few of the houses. Maybe we can, bring along their owners so they can tell you a little bit about why they decorated their space the way they did.
Okay. The first person that offers up is Craig, and he's looking at you, and he goes, "Yeah, I'll show you my place. We thought that it was my brother's place, and then we thought it was Ash's place, but it was actually just my place, and we got confused. But by the way, my name's Craig. We thought that it was Ash's place, but it was actually just my place, and we got confused. But by the way, my name's Craig. What's your name?" And Bimothy looks at him. And he's like, "My name's Bimothy. It's really nice to meet you. Yeah, I feel like really matching energy going on here, Bimothy. If you could just kind of come with me, and you'll see what's going on." And Craig and Astra and Bimothy walk over to Craig's place and opens up the door, and Bimothy looks starstruck, and he smiles and he goes, "This place is perfect. It's so nondescript and
Homie?
empty, and I like it. It feels like it just belongs, right? It feels nice." Yeah, Craig. I feel like this place really gets its people. And Craig goes, "Do you want to carve a penis into my wall?" And Bimothy goes, "No, thank you, but I appreciate the offer." Well, Astra, I mean, this is really
Astra
cool.
leans into Bimothy and says, "You definitely looked more like a butt than a European guy anyway, so I don't blame you for not wanting to draw one of those. Astra kind of leans out the door of Craig's place and says, you know, maybe we should go check with someone else to see if they want to show off their place.
Okay, that's fine. Who do you want me to see?
Well, we have this really awesome friend who really helped us through this last adventure. They're kind of the forerunner of it, actually. They used to go by a different name, but now they go by Dan. So maybe we should go see their place?
You all walk over, and Dan is out front, tidying up. He has a little garden bed that he started, and he is trying to grow some flowers. And he smiles and he goes, God, gotta get back into the voice. It's like, hello there, everyone. The name's Dan, and I'm sitting there. This is my casa. I'm just working on some flowers for my gal.
Who's this gal?
What was that, Dottie?
Dan.
Who's your gal, Dad?
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys. Oh, don't be so coy. You guys know who my gal is. It's my lady.
Dan, I'm your lady friend.
Yeah. She knows who it is.
You
Astra-
sly dog.
Yeah.
Astra leans in to Dan and says, have you been having a little bit of fun today while you're out here gardening?
I'll just say that
Some of that saucy good stuff?
I've just never forgotten the day. Well, it was nighttime.
Oh, yes.
The nighttime that we shared that stall with Black Magic, and I just want
Yes.
to show my lady the love and affection that she deserves.
I think she will love these flowers.
And you guys keep on motivating me, and it lets me know that I'm making the right decision, and I'm gonna win her heart one day. I'll tell you what. And Bimothy looks and he goes,
I don't remember who he likes. Is it Bertha?
I thought it was Ash.
Ash? Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
What? What's up, Dottie?
Astra's just giggling because she feels uncomfortable around any mention of any emotions or
Okay,
relationships.
All right. So, Dan,
What's
can
up?
I call you Dan?
Yes, you may call me
Can I
Dan.
call you Dan? I don't think Ash is the type to settle down.
Oh,
She doesn't strike me as the relationship type. Since I've met her,
okay.
she's been interested in Sly primarily. I think it's a ghoul thing.
Oh.
And
Um.
all right, Dan. I don't think she's that into you. And I don't want
No,
to lead you on.
no, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything is okay. I have some chores to attend to in my abode. I will see you all at breakfast tomorrow, maybe. And he drops the watering can and slowly goes into his room and closes the door. And Bimothy goes, do you think that he'll still let me check out the place, or is that just off the table now?
You know what? Why don't we
Astra.
give him the night?
Okay.
Yeah,
And maybe we
we'll
can
give
go
him
in
some
during
time.
breakfast.
Okay.
Astra turns to the group and anyone's standing outside and says, would anybody else like to share their beautiful, humble abodes with our lovely friend Bimothy before he gets bored of us?
Astra, you're fine. I could tell that there's a lot of love and apparently heartbreak that's going on in this settlement, which is the sign of growth and everything growing the way it should be. So
We
we'll
just couldn't lead him on.
we'll let this grown man to openly weep. I don't know why she doesn't see anything in me. Is it because I was gardening? Because I could stop any moment.
Your flowers are beautiful.
Please go
It's
away.
okay,
Please
Dan.
leave me alone.
Okay, we gotta go away. We gotta go away.
I
We
have
gotta go
lots
away.
of chores to
Someone
do.
will appreciate your garden
Shut
one
up. I have
day.
lots of chores to do. Leave me alone.
Astra, like, puts her hand on Bimothy's back and slowly, like, walks, like, faster and faster away from the building.
Okay, so we got food and we got shelters and we got gardening and
And
we got
apparently
the
a
store.
melodrama.
So I guess the
Ash
last
doesn't know any
thing
of this is happening.
I guess
She's off in the distance.
the last thing that we have to do is just look at the oh, I see you built a tower and a walkway. Anyone want to give me a little rundown on the defenses?
Ash is in her house. She doesn't know any of this is
I
happening right
think
now.
we might want to talk to Ash about defenses, but she's over in her house. Would you like to check that out and maybe meet another member of our community, sir?
Sure. Bimothy walks up and peers through the window.
Her house is scary looking. She's got a purple door,
Uh
and there's dried plants hanging from the ceiling.
Bimothy politely knocks on the door.
It's like an apothecary.
Yes. Ash slowly opens the door, and she looks really annoyed. Yes.
Hi, it's me, Bimothy, the valet for Preston. I'm doing inspections.
This isn't like a vault inspection of a home, is it? Sounds
No,
assholes.
no, it's not like that or anything. And it's not like I'm not inspecting you or anything like that. I just need to check the defenses. So, and I guess they're pointing me into your direction.
Yeah. Come on. Like she brushes by him, shutting the door behind her, and she like beckons him to follow.
Okay. Bimothy's walking behind you. This is a real nice tower that you guys built there. I see that there's penises and butts on it, which I can kind of figure out what that's from.
Well, it kept them motivated,
Yeah,
and they certainly build quite well when they're motivated. So
they
hey,
seem the
whatever
type.
works, it works.
Absolutely.
And they worked quite well. They picked up everything I taught them, and I cannot wait to teach more. But I have something. Could we possibly make a little road from the main road to our gate?
Yeah, I mean, all that is like, concrete and stuff, and there's lots of that around, or you could just use stone, or I guess you could just have the brick. Brick works.
I always thought brick roads were kind of charming.
Yeah, charming's cool. So this looks really nice. You did it seems like it's, I don't know. You guys did a great job.
It's basic for now, but once the road is put up, I have vision of walkways in the trees.
That
to
would
stay hidden.
That'd be great. Be
And
kind
then
of
bells to keep away the ghouls. The other ghouls, not ghoul. The other ones.
yeah, the ones that eat your face. You want to eat a face. Yeah.
I mean, if I was hungry enough.
What?
I'm kidding.
Hey, do you know anything about I was talking to this one guy that was trying to like grow some flowers or something. He was crying about there's not a lot of women in the settlement. I'm not trying to gossip, but I kind of like it. It's like the one perk of being a valet.
I don't know anything about that.
He said something about like a horse stable and like a horse. Oh.
We did not do
Oh.
anything. We were on opposite sides of the stable with the horse between us.
So there was no, and he leans in,
Nothing.
horsing around.
It was asleep by the time I went in there. There was no horsing around. Not my type. I like them bigger and angrier.
That was a good joke. Yeah, so this is really good. You've crushed that man's spirit, which is fine.
I crushed no one's spirit yet.
Well, that's debatable. Anyways, I guess we'll all congregate. Sorry.
Congregate, you're funny.
Sorry.
Love his puns.
Sorry.
I love the pun.
I'm really starting to feel it. Most people say puns are
wait.
most people say puns are stupid and idiotic, but they're my favorite thing to do. So I
know
hope
Is that part of being a valet? Because if so, I need to get better at puns if I want to be a valet.
Puns are wonderful. A great way to show how quick your mind works. Those who don't get it, they're slow.
Well, they're also not very punctual.
Hey Bertha, can you please leave the jokes to me, all right? Thank you.
Oh, come on, that was a good one.
That was a great one, Bertha.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'll be.
yeah, and I
I'd
was
give you a high five for that one, Bertha, but I don't know my
Don't
strength.
slap Bertha.
yeah, can we roll a athletics check?
Athletics check.
No, I said I would, but I don't know my strength, so I'm not going to.
Fine.
That's why I said she
But
likes
because I
angry and
think-
mean. Or angry and
Yeah.
big. He
Huh.
slapped her.
All right. Well,
I already
since
slapped Ash. I feel horrible, so I won't give you a high five, Bertha, but I'm very impressed with your joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess bust out the bubbly. You guys are now invited to the Congress of the Commonwealth as the newest settlement. Did you guys finally come up with a name for this place?
Oh. We did, but
Yeah.
can I get a flag of the railroad? My brain just went. Oof.
I can do that, but
Yeah, this is Cape Town. Cape Town.
We're in Cake Town.
Cake
Yeah,
Town.
Cape Town.
Cake-
Like I said, Cake.
Cake.
Cake
Cake.
Yeah, down in Cape Town.
Cake Town.
I can't speak.
Yeah,
And
Cape Town.
Cake didn't realize that you all
Going
came up with
downtown.
this name,
Cape Town.
and he like turns
After our
around
buddy Cake.
and he has a quizzical look on his face. It's the most like emotion he's had in a while, and he like tilts his head to the
That's right, buddy.
side, and then he tilts it even more, and you can see the gears turning,
Dog.
and he turns it just a little bit more, and then he starts kind of like pointing with his finger like he's working out the word, and then you see him pause and he touches himself, and he like smiles, and then just turns
He's
around.
touching himself.
He's touching his
Pearls, touching
chest.
his pearls.
Yeah. And lets out a smile, and it's, Cake smiles are very rare smiles. And then he strips naked and goes and takes a bath.
Awesome. That's great.
God, I love that man.
Not the bath pandemonium again.
So just a heads up.
Yes, to the bath pandemonium again.
Just
Very
a,
much yes.
Just a heads up. I know that you guys haven't like written up laws or a constitution for your settlement or anything, but you should probably work on public nudity, especially with children around. But that's
Listen, here at Cake Town, everybody's free to do what they want, especially Cake.
yeah.
Within reason. We frown upon murder and theft
You see
within the city
Yeah.
limits.
you see Crumpet
And-
looking a
and,
little
violence.
dejected over. he's like been graffitiing and scratching at people's buildings all day.
Oh no.
And he looked over when
You
you
gotta
said that we frown on
Our
murdering
problem
and
But
is
I love
stuff.
Craig.
Yeah.
So
We need to give that kid something to do.
so
Tried
the
to let him kick people, but he didn't wanna.
so the Congress is meeting
There's no
in
dead people here.
2 weeks. 2 weeks and 2 days, and it's about a 2-day trip. to Rome by foot. I see that you guys have motorcycles, which is wild. But
So Danny's.
oh,
And
that's
Ashes. We both have one.
that's
Oh.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Twin
Jimmy.
steel. Fixed it up for you, babe.
When you guys are traveling, do you have to cycle between who rides them?
You
I
are
prefer
so
being the
clever,
driver.
babe.
Oh,
It's good that you guys laughed because that was
you
the
was-
last test on the whole thing. So now I could officially welcome you to the Congress. We'll have to head off tomorrow because you guys should get acquainted to Rome before the congressional meeting.
Are you sure we have to leave tomorrow? Could we not have one extra day, my friend? Some of us were kind of injured in our last trip, and it sounded like we had a few extra days to travel.
I mean, you guys can delay if you want, but it's really
No, I don't want to delay. You're absolutely right. We'll see if Peter can come with us.
you could do whatever. Hey, listen, you just gotta make it. Technically, you guys don't have to do anything, but I would suggest that you make it
No,
by
we're
the.
doing it.
There's just a lot of cool
Yeah,
stuff.
we're doing it. Whatever you say, Bimothy, we're following. Yeah, no, we want to get there early. We want to see the cool stuff. We want to hit the
There's-
convention floor and
There's just a lot of cool stuff, is all I'm saying. Okay. This place kind of sucks, and I'm not trying to be mean. It's just you guys are just starting out, and it's like, imagine a place like this, but it's just cool, you know? Anyways, welcome to the Congress. I feel like I ruined some of our. I think we were building momentum, and I do this a lot. I'm sorry.
No, Bibisi, you're great. I mean, hey, I want to be you when I don't know, get my stuff together, because I would love to be a valet. You tell jokes, you carry lots of things, you hang out with cool people. I mean, you're pretty freaking awesome to me.
Bimothy stares you deep in the eyes and puts his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "You can be anything that you want to be. I have nothing but faith in you. You will be the best valet ever."
Astra's eyes widen, and she kind of looks over to Ash, and then looks back at Bimothy, and goes, "Was that like not positive affirmations? Is that what you call that?"
I don't know. It just felt like it needed to be said. So,
Well, I think I'm supposed to say, thanks, I appreciate that.
he reaches back for his backpack and takes it off and then hands it to you. And he goes, "Will you be my valet for this trip?"
Absolutely! Astra's eyes light up with like this brightness that she's probably no one's ever seen her have for the entire stream, because as she throws the backpack on her back and she puts her hands on her hips and she stands there and goes, "Wow, is this what it feels like to have purpose?"
Yes, you finally have a meaning to your life, and that's really good. All right. Does anyone? Oh, go on.
Did I talk to Sly?
Yeah, I was gonna. Let's check
Valid.
in. Let's check in with everyone. So you want to talk to Sly? Ash, what do you want to do tonight? Astra, you, Bertha, you. What do you want to do tonight?
I would have
Not
fixed my gun
what?
and talked to
Oh.
Sly.
Oh.
Sorry.
I wanna rest and heal my well. And wait, you said I could roll a check every day?
Yeah. So
Does that include today, or does
you
that
already
start
did the
tomorrow?
roll. That's what the roll was. So
Okay, that was my
you'll
roll
do a
for
roll in the
today, okay.
morning. And since you're
Yeah.
at the home base, we'll let you do we'll do it with advantage with Peter looking after both of you in the morning. Okay. So anything else you want to do, Astra?
I would like to also check in with Lawrence
Okay.
and make sure There's no nothing going on with Crumpet and Lawrence.
Okay.
Possible.
Bertha.
I just want to. What time is it at the current juncture?
Evening.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick checkup on my crops. Gotta
Okay.
make sure the farm's all good to go, and then I will eat and check in on Black Magic, cause
All right.
gotta make sure the horse is okay.
Perfect. I can't wait to do some more horse role play. So we have
Some more horseplay.
Ash, did you want to check in on Sly as well?
Sorry.
Is that what I heard? Because you can as well.
Yeah.
Oh, she had other
She wa-
plans.
She wants to check in on Donnie.
I got
Yeah.
okay, I got what's going on. All right. I'm picking up what
Yeah.
y'all are putting down.
I don't understand what's going on.
All right. So
Okay, Bertha.
as the sun's slowly starting to set on the day, Bertha, you're out.
Almost coming out of the wrong house.
You're out in the field looking at your crops. Black Magic's with you. The horse has become very comfortable. It's always been very comfortable around you. Doesn't really feel the need to stray or go far. What do you do? What are you up to?
Look, horsey, look. Everything's coming together perfectly. Can you smell it?
And Black Magic stomps her feet on the ground.
Yeah. That means it's fresh. She's gonna work around the dirt and make sure that everything is in tip-top shape. Got long trips. We got to make sure that the crops are ready to go, even when we're not here. Very important, Black Magic. Very important. Yeah, that's right.
And
Yep.
Black Magic goes and kind of chews on one of the crops and starts nuzzling you.
Oh, that's a good horsey. You're always my support here. And I hope I'm yours.
I'm gonna make a roll.
God, the horse is gonna attack me!
Okay. We'll just leave that be. All right. So yeah, Black Magic and you are
Is
having.
the horse gonna romance Bertha?
Listen, the
no.
listen, the
No.
dice decide what the dice decide. Okay. So yeah. Is there anything else you want to do? Anything you want to check with the crops or Black
Can I
Magic?
just do a perception on, or I don't know what the check would be to check on how they're growing.
We'll do a survival check
I
with
thought you were
that.
gonna check on Black Magic.
Okay, hold on.
Perceive her arousal.
You said survival, right?
Yeah. Okay. They're coming along just fine. The
Okay, hold on.
Perceive her arousal.
You said survival, right?
yeah. Okay. They're coming along just fine. The growing cycle is really
Keep an eye on whoever's tending to my crops. Make sure they do it right, okay? I'm just gonna pat Black Magic. And yeah.
perfect.
Now that she is comfortable with where the crops are, she's gonna walk Black Magic along to the stables and head in for sleep. As she knows a bigger day is likely
A
ahead.
big a day.
Does she have to put somebody on crops?
Yeah, we're gonna go over
Big
that in the
day.
morning.
Does Bertha have to assign someone?
Yeah, we're gonna go over that
Okay,
in the
just
morning.
making sure. I just didn't want to skip anything and have everything die.
Yeah, everything's dead, including Jerry. He died in his sleep. All right. So let's switch over.
Oh.
Let's switch over to Astra, who's checking in on Lawrence and
Okay.
Crumpet. And she finds
Okay.
Crumpet, unfortunately,
Lawrence dead.
yelling at Lawrence and kind of bullying him. Yeah, you're stupid and I hate your
Astra-
face and you're dumb. I'm the only kid here now.
Astra is trying to contain her giggling because she remembers being young with a younger brother who she often might have bullied herself a little bit. And Astra walks up to the boys and sits, kind of squats like to their level, and looks at Crumpet in the eyes and goes,
What?
"You think you're the biggest bully here, little man?
Kicks
Because you
you.
ain't seen nothing yet until you meet
All right, he's gonna go.
Astra."
He's gonna make
Astra
a.
attempts to pick him up by like the back of his shirt.
So he went for a kick on you, but
Yeah.
you grabbed him by the scruff of his shirt, like a mama cat does. So you got
Yes,
control of Crumpet at the
exactly.
moment. What?
So Astra's holding Crumpet and looks him in the eyes, puts his eyes like directly in front of hers, but at like arm length away from her. And she looks at him and says, "You know what, little rascal?
What?
I know what tough love is like, and I know what it's like out there, and I know the things that you've seen, but I'm gonna show you what's really, really mean, okay? And you're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate it so much. You're never gonna have hated something more in your life. I'm gonna tell you, you know what?
What?
Despite how mean and dumb and stupid you might be, I love you, and you are going to accept it, that you are going to be loved, and you are going to deal with it. And you're going to have to learn how to love others too.
Can you give me a?
Okay? We're gonna learn it together. Can we all? We're all gonna learn this together. I'm gonna put you down, and we're all going to hug.
Give me.
And we're going to hug, and we're going to enjoy it.
Give me a.
Okay?
Give me a speech check difficulty 4.
Okay.
Oh my.
You currently have 5 AP.
This is my. I'm gonna use 1 AP,
Okay.
and it's also my tag skill.
All right. Well,
The child whisperer.
Crumpet looks so pissed off at you right now, and he goes, I don't like hugging. And Lawrence walks up to you and cradles your leg, and he goes, Miss Astra, I really appreciate you being there for me. And Crumpet looks and he goes, this stupid. But you could see kind of a longing in his eyes. Because you get a feeling that no one's really talked to him much. And he's been kind of wild this whole time. And as you go to hug him, he looks at you and he goes, I'll hug you for 1 cap.
Astra pulls him in and says, 1 cap today ain't gonna stray me away. But let me teach you something.
What?
You can make way more caps with honey than with vinegar.
So I'm getting a cap?
So, yes.
Okay.
I will give you this 1 cap.
Okay.
But
I love
wait.
what?
You have to promise me
What?
that you will at least give a hug to 1 other person.
Does it have to be Lawrence?
No, you don't. You only have to hug the people that you feel comfortable hugging.
I'm hugging Ash.
But perfect.
She
cool. Needs it.
I know.
Okay? So Ash
busy.
hugs him for the 1 cap. And then she proceeds to look to Lawrence and Crumpet, and in her head she's thinking, okay, we have a bed for 1 kid. These 2 are not going to survive in a bed together. So, how can I should I have Lawrence sleep with me tonight? Put Crumpet in Lawrence's bed? Like, she's trying to strategize how she can make another bed in, like half an hour before bedtime.
I have night terrors.
Perfect.
Awesome.
We're gonna get along just well.
You have night
Crumpet,
terrors?
don't you worry. Yes, actually, you see Ash over there. You see how she's her ears sewn back on?
Yeah.
Yeah. She scratches her head.
Do you have
It might have been me.
Do you have a sleep paralysis demon?
Ash has actually told me about those. I've never experienced that before though.
I have one. His name's Carl.
Carl. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure that you stay safe from Carl.
Thanks.
And I'll hey Lawrence, do you mind snuggling up with me tonight?
Yeah. I don't really want to stay with Crumpet cuz he scares me.
Well, you'll be safe with me. You can sleep against the wall and I'll sleep on the edge of the bed.
Miss Astra,
So nothing can hurt you.
am I not safe around Crumpet?
You're safe around Crumpet.
No, he's not.
He just gets a little spicy in his sleep.
Yeah, no, he's
So,
not. No, he's not.
Crumpet,
What?
be nice.
Give me another cap and I'll tell him he's safe.
Oh my, this child is. I'm gonna go broke. But hey, that's motherhood, isn't it?
Yeah. Motherhood's giving kids caps so they don't beat up the other kid.
Okay. This one time,
Thanks.
you're getting one more cap so that we can go to bed quietly.
If I tell you I love you, will
But
you give
after
me
this-
another cap?
Oh no. I will not fall for this type of extortion.
That's smart.
I love you. How you feel about me will come with time and with treatment, young one.
You can't make me.
Oh, I can't and I won't. But
Good.
you'll fall for it one day. And she winks as she pulls both of their hands into the house to get them both into bed at a reasonable hour so she can rest with her rusty bonitis.
Night, you stupid little idiot. And
Crumpet!
what?
I love you, you little rascal.
I'm telling you, give me a cap and I'll say it back.
I don't need to hear it back to know how you truly feel.
I'm gonna spit on you.
I've seen worse.
All right, good night. I'm gonna ruin this room. Night. And Lawrence goes, wait, what?
Lawrence, ignore him. He's just dealing with his trauma in his own way. And Astra tucks her and Lawrence into her bed and slowly starts to rest her eyes and her bones.
All right. Let's cut over to Donnie, who's having a conversation with Sly.
Yes. Sly.
Hey.
So I wanted to catch up with you because some shit went down at Skinny Atlas.
Yeah.
I know you saw. It's what you do, and we found this letter. But before that, I wanted to know your opinions. About the whole moonshine
you want
business.
the old grading system, huh? All right.
You know me.
All right, let's
I
go.
like to know I've done a good job.
Okay. So we gave you the preliminary, right? Because you almost killed Ash. So what did I give you on that? Was it like a B+ or something? And you looked heartbroken.
Yeah, I
and
think
I'm
it was.
like,
I think it was a B+.
it's like you almost fucking killed your friend. So it's not an A. It's not an A. It's not an A+.
I understand.
That being said, and by the way, that kid is hilarious. Those people were dead. They were dead, gone, buried. That's amazing. That's you guys. Maybe that's a whole future that you have. Maybe you set up. I see. Ghoulie McQueen over there already has like an apothecary going on. Maybe we can make set up some sort of poison shop or something. Yeah. Okay.
Who knows?
Poisonous.
Little emporium.
Well, how about this? Before I give the grade, let's go over let's run notes, okay? So hyper lethal, but what else did we see, right? What did Sebastian do?
Well, he did take advantage of my dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. That
To be fair, I would have left that at camp if I had remembered it was in my inventory before the fight even started.
yeah,
But I did not. I don't think any of us really remembered that was there, and it kind of threw a wrench into the whole thing.
I would argue that you throwing the stick of dynamite through the wrench in it, he probably wouldn't have noticed it. But that's neither here nor there. It's a lesson. You almost
Fair.
died. All right, we almost lost a leg. We were gonna call you one leg Donnie, but
Yeah,
you're
just
fine.
gone.
Yeah, Don no knee.
Nah.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, that
Listen,
would've
I'm
been
getting
me.
good. I'm hanging around with you jokers too much. I never used to joke around.
Hey.
So
Hey,
yeah,
we're a fun crew. What can I say here at Cake Town?
Cake Town.
Town.
Yeah, Cake Town.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Like I said,
Yeah,
Cake Town.
saying the same thing. Cake Town.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Absolutely. So the one thing, so I was trying to I was hinting more at, but you did bring up the explosive stuff, was that Sebastian prolonged his death sentence, if you will, by getting all hopped up on chems. So
Yeah, goofballs. He was hopped up on goofballs.
oh, to the eyeballs on goofballs.
Yeah.
So if that's something that we're gonna test out and work with and run with later, maybe I don't know who we'd experiment on or what. Maybe we start trying to figure out how to bypass some of those things. Because that was kind of a scare. And if Sebastian wasn't as big of an
Yeah.
idiot as he is, it could have been a problem.
Bypass the battle. I think we've been doing pretty good about bypassing the battle. If you're gonna be honest, Sly.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they rolled in with what, 20 raiders deep. You killed all of them except for the boss. That dude was a hell of a fight. I thought that clan was like super weak, but maybe it was just the lower
Well,
guys.
I think what's happened. He apparently, I think, took all of the chems
Yeah.
that the whole clan had, which gave him almost super mutant like powers at that point.
Yeah, we call that the Commonwealth cocktail.
Commonwealth cocktail.
Yeah.
It's a killer. It's a doozy.
He was going to die, by the way. Even if you guys didn't poison him, there's no way you take all of those all at once. Hey, listen, heads up. Maybe you don't take everything.
So maybe we could have just let him go and he would have just died on his own?
Listen, there's radios everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are tough and stuff like that. I don't know if you really want Raider hitmen coming after you and Ash all the time.
Nope. No, we don't.
So
We absolutely do not want that. We have enough problems and we do not need any heat here at Cake Town.
yeah, Cake Town.
Cake Town.
Yep, we're saying the same exact thing.
Absolutely. Same town.
Same town.
Named after your buddy Cake.
Which was very sweet. Listen, I'm not trying to
Listen,
speak
he
for
built
him.
this city.
On rock and roll, right?
Exactly.
On
Cake and Town.
Yeah, Cake and Town. So you feeling ready? You feeling ready for the coming weeks?
Well, sir, I was born ready, but before we get into that, we got this letter. Actually, Astra pulled it off of good old Bastion's body there. Voltech letterhead talking about getting the attention of somebody. Now, my feeling is this is not legitimate old world Voltech business.
No.
I think somebody might be in a vault. Are some of these raiders in vaults?
Well, to be fair, we don't really know too much about there's a couple cracked vaults, but those are just they kind of trade normally. There was one that was cracked open and we don't know what happened necessarily, but there was just one naked guy in there with just honey rubbed everywhere. It was like honey was everywhere. Like everywhere.
Yeah.
So no one really goes to that vault because that place freaks everyone. It's like, what's the best case scenario there? You get honey and you get stung by massive bees and die. He's, you know,
I would not do it. It's too sticky for me.
it's too sticky. That's all I'm saying.
Too
I also
sticky.
think that guy's got, like, I don't know, they call it honey madness or something. No one really talks to him, but I would. But no, I don't think raiders are really that in any of the
Well,
vaults.
who do any sense any you got any skinny on who this might be? That they're gonna get the attention of, or who might be sending the letter?
You guys don't know?
Sir, we're new to this area.
Vault Tech's still
don't think I know.
around.
So this is potentially Vault Tech?
Yeah. I mean, they don't really interact much with us because, you know, they kind of got a reputation after people started cracking open those vaults and seeing some of
Kinda.
those things.
Little bit.
They've been on a little bit of a PR kick lately to try to rehabilitate their image, but maybe they're up to the same shit they've always been up to.
I mean, burning down Skinny Atlas to get the attention of them does not seem, well, good.
Yeah. That one I would say so. I mean, how many people died over
You know?
there? And if you guys didn't find that note, what else? Right? Where else does that go? Obviously, you're on somebody's radar.
Well, I don't know if we're on their radar, but Sebastian was.
Well, let's do the math, right? You guys got the map. To the left is just other raiders.
Yeah.
They're not going to burn down the town for other raiders. They know that they're there, right? And
No,
maybe
you think, wait, could they? Okay.
what did that note say? Didn't it say something about there's a
What?
there's a thing about
A
new
what?
settlement?
All I got was it was on Vault.
Yeah, it was on Vault-Tec
New
letterhead.
settlements.
Yeah. New settlement. What are you guys?
So try and
I'm just saying.
us?
I'm just saying. I mean,
I figured it might be.
I don't police everything. I don't know if there's other settlements, but seems awful big coincidence
Hey,
that
wait,
you guys.
Can we just read that note again, real quick?
Yeah. So the note basically said, there's a new settlement around, and we need to get their attention. Burn down the city.
Okay.
Here is the 500 cap advancement, and more will come upon completion, and stand by for further instructions.
Fantastic. Yeah, but what would have happened if we didn't find the note? Would it even have drawn us back to them?
To the Vault-Tec? No, I mean, you weren't meant to see that note.
Well, how could they get our attention?
Did you go to Skinny Atlas?
Mm.
That fire was to get
Well,
you
yeah,
guys.
but you sent us to Skinny Atlas.
Well, we sent you to
Are
Skinny.
you working with them?
No, it's. Think about it. If you guys didn't go over there, right? If we didn't have that to go over there,
Yeah.
do you got a
I like
fucking
good
problem with me,
stories.
Donnie?
I do not have a problem with you, Sly. I'm just saying, you seem to know an awful lot about this situation, and I'm getting a little suspicious.
It's right up your.
We've had a good situation.
If you want to insinuate
what?
shit, you can insinuate shit. Skinny Atlas is right up your fucking asshole. It's right behind you. All right? I don't fucking know what's going on. It's called a fucking coincidence, okay?
All right.
And no,
Listen,
you
Sly,
fucking know. We've
you're
worked on
absolutely
this
right.
shit. No,
You're right. It's a coincidence.
I fucking resent
a
that you said that.
coincidence.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm done.
I've been in the waste a long time, Sly. It's a coincidence. I've been in the waste a long time, Sly. It's a coincidence, all right? But the coincidences can sometimes lead to something. if I didn't check this out and there was something here and I didn't ask, you would be calling me out on that shit. I'm just trying to do my due diligence the way you taught me, Sly.
I sleep here every fucking night, all right? I'm with you fucking guys. And the fact that you would pull this shit really pisses me off, all right? It's fucking gross, and I thought you were better than that, Donnie. But whatever. I understand where we stand now, okay? I'm back to being fucking Sly, the fucking outsider, all right? Really,
Listen, Sly,
really.
you got me all wrong. You got me all wrong, and you got me twisted. I was just trying to get to the bottom of this note and trying to figure things out. I hear Voltec, I get freaked. I see bounty hunters, I get freaked. There's a lot of shipping going down. This past fucking month, we've been working our asses off, and I just got freaked out, all right? I know that I am a calm, cool, collected Donnie, gonna talk my way through every problem. Sometimes I get a little worked up, and when I hear that a 200-year-old company's gonna come out and fuck with my head, it freaked me out. All right?
So
and
what?
I went into conspiracy theory mode. And I thought, hey, what if this whole thing was some kind of Voltec conspiracy and Sly was in the middle of it?
Well, it does sound like a...
Admit it.
It
That'd be
does
a
sound
pretty
like
cool
a Vault-Tec
story.
conspiracy, obviously, right? But
All right?
but what
All
do
right?
you
So,
what do you know about fucking Bertha? What do you
and
know
you're
about
right.
Astra? What do you know about Ash? What do you know about
You're
those
right.
Raider fucks you got?
You're right.
What do you know
You
about
know what
any of
I
those
know?
skinny Atlas
I
people?
know that
It
a
really
good man
fucking
named
hurts.
Sly brought us all together.
I
know
didn't
that a good man named Sly brought us all together.
bring
and I
anybody
appreciate
together.
you
I work for one man.
for putting me right on this path.
I work for one fucking man. And I'm not usually one to get in my goddamn feelings about shit. But for you to just, that's the first fucking thing you say. And you say it to my fucking face. All right?
Listen. I was just working shit out. I was trying to think things through. And I am the kind of man who's going to say something to your face. I want to take it to the man. I want to talk to him. Her, them, doesn't matter. Right? I don't talk behind people's back. I don't shit talk. Sly, you and me, we've been up front. All right? I got scared and I got nervous. You got offended? I think both of those things are pretty valid. You've been a good man to me. You helped me find the first steel I have seen since I left the pit. I'm never going to forget that. And I just want to see if, I don't want to go to bed angry on this.
I'll put it this way. The first opportunity that you have to work out some sort of conspiracy, you throw me under the fucking bus. I want you to think about that, and I want you to ruminate on that. And Donnie gets Sly gets up and goes to his house and slams the door. All right. So Ash, what's your plans for the night?
Oh, she's been watching this whole exchange this whole time. She's been leaning against a nearby house, just watching. She's got plans.
If you want to do some preemptive part of the plan before the screen gets dark, by all means.
I'm having a lot of feelings about what just happened there.
Well,
Not
Ash
happy
is
with
going
how
to-
that went down. I didn't even get my grade.
Oh no! I'm just gonna walk over to Donnie and just like tap him on the back. He's spicy.
He's a spicy guy. Spicy guy. That's
You
Sly.
seem a little
I thought
angry.
it was. Thought it was good. I thought it was plausible. All right. Who isn't scared of a little Voltec? I didn't know they were
Considering I'm
back.
from they're around. I'm from a vault. I was born in one.
Yeah, but lots of people were born in vaults. That doesn't mean you're from Voltec.
No. From what I've heard of the other vaults, I must have been in a good vault. We didn't have any of that shit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them. I've been around. Not good shit, right? They all got some kind of weird thing about them. Every single one. And then Sly's telling me about Naked Honey Man? I don't understand. I don't think, and experimenting on people, and then I find out they're back, and then Sly. It just seemed too convenient.
He's been around for a while. He's seen things. Maybe, who knows, maybe he did work for them before he worked for Buddy, and he's ashamed to admit it.
Just got worried. Just got nervous. Just got freaked out. Can a man
She's
get freaked out?
She's gonna grab him by his face and hold him there. Everyone gets freaked out. It's the wasteland. We do what we do to survive.
I have no idea what to do. I'm completely overwhelmed by this situation. I may never have been touched by a woman before.
Oh boy.
Donnie, do you want to give me a survival check?
Oh no. Oh, Donnie.
I feel like I'd have so much more Riz, but I just got like all the vibe knocked out of me by Sly. No, I'm gonna die. Radiation poisoning. I do have a Geiger counter, so I get a +1
The good news
to survival checks for radiation.
Okay, you still missed by 1.
Okay.
The good news, the bad news is that you passed out from you got overstimulated. The good news is you were out for just a second, and you come back in a cold flop
So,
sweat.
but can I explain? Like, so but as I pass out, I grab like the chain, and I just like slide down to the ground. And so I'm just like holding the chain limp.
This is awkward. Never had someone.
This has not
stage
been a
my
good night
touch
for me.
before.
This has not been a good night for me.
Can she pick Donnie up? She's a strong girl.
Yeah, it's fine. You can help Donnie back up to his feet.
Okay.
You good now? You can stand on your feet, or perhaps you need to lie down.
Okay. Donnie looks at Ash and says, "Darling, I want to show you the world. But I am too in my head right now."
Oh, I know the thing for that. Come on. She's not gonna give him a choice. She's gonna grab him by his shirt and pull him back to her house.
And then I guess that's it.
All right.
Fade to black.
I think that's probably a good place to take a
I really
break.
think we should talk about this first.
I think it's a good place
That's what you need. I promise.
to take a break. We will be back at 10:15. Everybody's gonna stretch and get a drink and go to the bathroom and whatnot.
Elevate.
Elevate, hydrate, mask your feelings towards other people. And
Pants on. Cold.
yeah. And we'll be back.
I was so ready. I had a whole thing, and then Sly has to go ahead and get pissed at me.
Well, don't piss Sly off. All right, we'll be back in a moment, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Remember how last week I said I hated him?
Yeah? You love him
I
now.
still hate him. Oh no, I still hate him. Still hate him.
My PC keeps crashing. I don't
You know what? I'm having some weird problems too. Like, it's not my PC crashing, but my internet is.
like my whole computer freezes up, and like this has been happening when I like usually it's like anytime I'm running more than 2 programs, and like but lately it seems like it's Discord. Like
Yeah,
if I'm running anything and Discord, it like wants to paralyze my whole computer. Because like I can run browser like Google Chrome and Fallout 76 and everything's fine. But if I'm
Listen.
running Discord in 76, it's like or right now Alchemy and Discord, and then I tried to open the browser to like search for something on Google, and the whole computer Done.
I really
Cooked.
thought I was onto something with that Sly might be involved in Voltac.
I think it's hilarious that we re-rolled back to that. I thought I was onto something with bringing another kid home, but here we are. Oh my god, Asher's gonna have her hands full. She's not gonna see anything but like children's drama for the entire rest of the series, is what I'm convinced.
Well, that's what happens when you want to get the kids.
Exactly. She has a soft spot.
Yeah, Donnie doesn't care at all. Donnie's not interested. Do. I didn't mean to make Sly mad. I'm so mad at myself.
It's just more fodder for the story in the end.
No, I don't like it.
Well, maybe in the morning we can assist you with brushing it over.
No, Sly's gonna hate me forever.
Oh no! I'm gonna go grab a snack. Hold on.
Snickety snack. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Go ahead outside, buddy.
All right, I
Yeah.
will.
If you want to, it's nice out.
Oh.
It's like 70 something. A little chilly for me, but I'm sure you'd find it nice.
I should go potty before we start again. Good luck.
See you soon. Oh, you need food. You're starving, puppy. Just starving? There you go.
How is this trip just gonna end up being endless puns from everybody?
That sounds perfect.
It does. I had like 5 more in the wheelhouse, but he seemed to get pretty upset at the first one, so I'm
No, I
saving
like
them.
Yeah, save him. Save him for Bimothy. Bimothy loves him.
Bimothy's gonna kill Bertha at this point.
I feel
I'm
so
so
bad.
glad I'm a valid.
I
Like,
don't.
As a person, I am really sad that I have upset Sly. You don't feel
Someone
bad?
who ever since the beginning has not liked Sly. Still
Yeah.
spiteful for Sly having her man.
Yeah, that's
There is
true.
nothing that can change Bertha's mind.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
I didn't have any of that experience with you guys, so Sly and I have always been really tight. So Donnie's really upset that he upset Sly.
It's gonna be a fun day, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, maybe don't be mean to Sly.
Listen, I wasn't mean.
No,
I think that is a legitimate
be-
conspiracy theory. Vault-Tec is gone, and all of a sudden I find out they're here, and this man has been orchestrating everything. Maybe what's-his-name is with Vault-Tec.
Be meaner to Sly. Be as mean
I don't
as
wanna be
humanly
mean to
possible.
Sly.
Be meaner.
Like, as a person, I feel bad that I hurt Sly's feelings, and I know Sly is a fake character,
Well,
but April feels bad.
well, then I'm doing a good job.
I hate you. You're so good at this. I love playing this game. I really do. But my God, like you make me. I hated Sebastian so much, and now I feel so bad that I hurt Sly's feelings.
Rio's ready for this homicidal child to destroy our
Yeah.
camp.
I think I have to
I'm
kill
ready
this
for.
kid.
Listen,
So excited.
y'all.
I'm going to change this child. I'm determined.
This kid burns down my fucking house. Isn't my house made of steel? You can't burn down steel.
No, it's
That's
made out of
right.
wood.
What?
Yeah, that's all
Well,
you guys
wouldn't
had.
you know it?
And now I just gave Ralph an idea.
Listen.
Why did you do that?
Crumpet is
Spicy. But...
Crumpet's fleshed out. All right, I have plans for Crumpet. You guys,
As long as that flesh is on him, I guess.
let's just say.
What's happening?
All right, let's just say it's probably good that you rolled 4 successes, which really turned into 8 successes. On that check.
We were gonna have to kill the child.
Lawrence wouldn't have made it through the night. He would have been murdered.
Oh
No,
no!
I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Fucking
Don't do this
murdering
to
Lauren.
me.
No, he probably would have attacked us.
This is
We
my
would have
only
had
chance
kill
to
him
be a
defend
mother.
ourselves.
You were already a mother to Lawrence, and listen, I will keep introducing kids. Don't you worry.
If you want kids, he'll keep giving them to
I
you
will
and then ripping them right away from
Look,
you.
Astra should be helping us fight, but she's running the daycare.
More,
Listen, he's found out how to push your button, so there you go.
Yep.
more,
He
and
knows
more
exactly what to do
plot
with me.
devices.
Children are just fictional furniture.
Mhm.
I'm not a chair.
Not a chair.
We gotta
Maybe a
get confident on the
chair.
not a chair.
No one's
Quite possibly under consideration a chair.
no one's checked in on like half of the settlement.
Yeah, we haven't. I tried like during the tours, but I also was like forgetting who got the flare in the house and who didn't.
Everyone got
Bertha
flares.
is-
Responsible.
Bertha
I'm
has checked
responsible
in
for
on
Peggy.
the one person in the or the one thing in the settlement that matters to her.
Yeah, and when black magic
Well, you should
dies,
check
we'll
in
make
on
sure that it's
Pierce.
impactful.
You should check in on
Bertha's gonna
Pierce
lose
too, though.
her marbles.
Yeah, what happened to you? and
You have
Pierce?
marbles?
You never know. You never know. I mean, and Fierce is a good boy, but he's not a horse and he's not crops, so.
That's okay. Fierce hears you loud and clear that he doesn't matter.
I like Fierce. I've been trying to ask about Fierce, but I can't ask about everybody.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
You
he's
also
trying
share
to
my gun?
he's trying to compete with black magic, but it's really just fierce competition.
I hate you so much. And Bimothy is gonna
Oh,
Smother
we're
you.
gonna brawl.
What about
um
Bimothy?
Bimothy is gonna
Bimothy
smother
wants fun.
Bertha in her sleep.
Oh no. Hey, well
Oh.
that'll make me the only valet in New York.
Yeah, but except the person that you valet for would be dead. Well, one of them. All right, I'm ready to
Well,
hop back
exactly.
if y'all
Wait,
are
does
ready
the
to.
valet assume a dead valet's responsibilities?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
like,
like,
so if
would
one
I-
valet dies,
Yep.
would that valet's valet assume
Yep,
the
Astra's gone.
responsibilities of- Okay.
Astra's out of the camp. She will be instantly promoted to Preston Garvey the third's side, and you can forget
Yeah,
about.
valet.
You'll have to re-roll another character, or we will role play separately.
It'd be like a magic trick. Voila.
Y'all could come visit me, or I could come visit you.
She's gonna have to bring the kids.
Well,
with
she
her,
could be
too.
the trade line.
There we go.
Hey, I can be the caravaner.
All right, and with that, I think we can slowly slip back into the game. It is now bright and early in the daytime. Crumpet did not kill Lawrence in his sleep. Bimothy did not kill Bertha in her sleep. And thankfully, Ash didn't kill Donnie in their sleep. As the sun rises, what's everyone up to?
Donnie's gonna kind of like stumble out of the door, like, "Oh my god, what just happened?"
Craig looks over.
Just lacing up
Feel
her
like-
side.
I feel like a new man.
Craig looks over and he's counting, and he's like trying to remember which house is which. He goes, "That's so cool."
Why? Because I came out of the wrong door.
Yep.
I would try to give you a high five, Craig, but I have horrible luck with that. So we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wink at you. Right?
Can you give me a charisma check?
I would love to. Good God, please, thank you. No, that's intelligence. Where am I? My brain
am
just
I?
stopped working.
You are getting out of Ash's cabin.
Because you're so charismatic and you winked at Craig, he completely
Oh, no.
misread the situation and now thinks that you are hitting on him. And Craig goes, I mean,
That's
whatever,
right, baby.
whatever floats your boat. I mean, might float my boat too. Ash, can you give me
What do you think, Ash?
Perception check.
Yeah, Ash, can you give me a perception check as you are you walking out of your cabin?
I'm inviting her into the situation. Like, she doesn't have to notice it. I just said, what do you think, honey?
Actually, and I need a perception check from you too, Donnie.
Oh my god.
What's my best perception? I'm not perceptive.
No, I think I'm good at lock picking.
So am I. Oh, 2 successes.
It's
One.
this is a pretty easy one to see anyways. You know what it's like every time that you wake up, and Sly is not at the campfire like he usually is.
Wait, where is he?
You don't know.
I need to immediately know where he is.
You don't know.
Can I roll perception? Is there a special Sly skill that I can roll?
You could roll.
I'm very concerned about Sly.
You could roll perception.
Well, you know how good I am at that. God damn it. Everybody, Sly's gone! Can I wake everybody up and tell them that Sly's gone?
Ash was just getting
Nobody's
up
gonna
and
care.
Lawrence. with
Yeah,
Lawrence.
she was about to join the conversation with Donnie and Craig, but then she's like, okay. And she goes over to Sly's house and knocks on the door.
Oh, he has a house? I thought he just lived at the fire.
All right. Sly, what do you want?
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
good. You're still here.
Yeah, where the fuck?
All right.
Where the fuck would I
run
go?
over.
Well, I mean, you're one of us.
Am I?
Yeah.
Cool. You talked to fucking Donnie last night? In between
We didn't
everything
do much
else?
talking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, you should watch your back around that asshole.
Watch other things.
All right, I see that we're getting far on this conversation. Whatever. I'll be out.
I run up. Sly! Oh my God, you weren't at the fire. I was so worried.
I'm not doing this puppy dog shit today, Donnie. All right? Get your shit packed up and we're going over to Rome.
I thought we were friends, Sly.
Yeah, I did too. Okay?
weren't you shocked to hear the Voltec was back?
No,
Everyone knows. I checked the lore on the break. Nobody knows.
Then get your heads out of your asses, all right? The signs have been there. All right, maybe it's because I've been around the park a bunch of times, but it's known that Voltec's around fucking around. I told you even that they're doing the PR shtick. I'm surprised that you didn't get hit with it.
You told me that they were doing the PR shtick yesterday when I was freaking out when we were in the middle of everything. All right?
Maybe you get your head out of your ass. Like, the fact that you haven't even
Listen.
seen the billboard that says Vault-Tec vaulting you to the future, like, it's plastered everywhere. Look up for once. Or you got your head too far up Ash's ass.
You're right. You're right. All right? I've been trying to do a good job. I came over. I was eager to get my grade because we had that good rapport. I really thought we were getting along. I got news from you that that surprised me because I am not very perceptive.
This is the last time I'm going to be vulnerable with you. All right? I want to let you know that what you said last night really fucking hurt my feelings. Okay?
I understand.
And I don't talk about my feelings that much. All right? But for me to get thrown under the bus that fast really hurt me. All right? And
You know what, Sly? Absolutely.
And I'm
And I
allowed to be
thought-
pissed off. Go on. Whatever.
You absolutely are. You absolutely are. And I just want to say, I hope I've given you enough time. And if you need more, please let me know. But when you're ready, I hope we can come back together. Around this fire or wherever else. Because you're important to me, Sly.
All right. We'll get your shit packed up and I'm going to have to see your stupid face for a whole trip anyway. So, whatever.
Sorry, in the real world, the police just drove by. I was like, what the fuck? I live in a really tame neighborhood, so that freaked me out. Sorry, Sly. Didn't mean to get distracted during that meaningful moment.
So, yeah, I'll be out in a moment. Don't fawn over me. All right. You're just going to make me more pissed off.
No,
All
you're
right.
absolutely right. I'm going to give you some space.
I've said my piece.
When you're ready,
You said
you're
your
ready,
piece.
I'm here.
I'm a fucking adult. Just know that if you pull that shit again, we're going to have problems. All right? There's not a big fucking boogeyman out there, okay? At least that I know of. All right? It's just the wasteland. Stuff happens. All right? So let's just not sit there and jump and throw around a bunch of accusations. Think before you speak, Donnie.
I appreciate this. You know, feedback's sometimes hard for me, Sly, and I appreciate that you're the one to give it to me.
Last night was a D-. This morning is like a B-, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I know that you wanted that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
He's so happy with himself.
You guys, whoever's coming out, you can see Bimothy is kind of waiting by the campfire. Doesn't have his backpack because his valet had it secured for the night. He's just waiting for people to be ready.
I'm gonna go check on the horse one more time. And give Black Magic a big hug. You know, take care of things while I'm gone, okay?
I'm trying to be okay. I grab my bag and I'm just trying to be like incredibly present and ready and doing the right thing in a way that probably annoys the piss out of Ash.
Gosh, she's fine.
Astra is attempting to regulate delegate the children to other adults who are staying behind. She decides that Greg and Greg might be the best bets for little Crumpet since they did come from the same background.
Oh no!
they did come from the same background.
Oh
And
no!
they seem to have some
And well,
spicy
I
attitudes.
can't wait to see what
him
is
in line.
carved on our camp when we return.
What camp? It's not gonna be here when we return.
You know what? Oh my
And,
god. Who else
Asher
who else
takes-
is in this camp?
So as
Forget
Asher
it, I'm
takes
not in
Lawrence
charge.
to Peggy
so,
because
Okay.
she believes that Peggy would be a good option. Maybe she could put Lawrence to work in the shop.
oh yeah, child labor is good.
Well, they're
So
gone.
as you jump off, as
don't
you
approve.
jump off Crumpet, you see that he's already kicking Craig and Greg in the shins. It seems like he's starting back up from what he used to do at Skinny Atlas. And Craig goes, "Wow, I thought I got rid of this stupid fucking kid. Hey kid, knock it off. Your dad's dead. You'll be dead. Stop. Stop.
Hey, you think
Stop.
they're the right people?
You suck
I'm
so
not in
bad.
here.
Yeah, you suck too, you stupid idiot. Dad said you suck. I think you suck. You're garbage.
hey,
Is this?
What?
Ash walks up behind Crumpet and grabs him by his hair, not gently
What?
either.
Get off of me. He's starting to
And
flail.
she's gonna look. Watch your mouth, or I cut out your tongue and I eat it.
Can you make a
Okay.
charisma check?
There's no charisma. Oh, she has a speech.
One speech.
There's a tag skill too.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
All right, because it's tagged,
Okay.
he calms down. But he does look at you and he goes, "Is that what you did to your nose?"
Huh.
I got hungry. I could eat yours too next time.
I'm sorry. God, I hate her, but I love her.
Now, when we get back,
When we get
I'll
back,
show you how to use a weapon.
I
But
already
you need
know.
to be good, and you need to be good to these men.
I already know how to use a weapon.
You don't know how to use a weapon.
Yes,
Okay,
I do. Yes, I do. Hey, stupid! What's your dynamite? Give me a gun. Dynamite looks at Craig looks at you. Do I give the kid a
Ash is
gun?
gonna grab Crumpet's nose, and she's gonna ask for some. She's gonna hold out her hand. Someone got the knife?
Okay, I'm sorry. Stop on the nose.
She's gonna push him away.
Ugh.
Be good.
Okay,
I'm hungry.
1 cap.
No cap, and you keep all your toes.
2 caps and you take 1 toe.
Does somebody need a knife?
Oh, Donnie. She's gonna hold out her hand for the knife while she's looking at the kid.
I heard everything that happened last
Yeah,
night,
I
by
just-
the way, and that's gross. You're gross.
I just like to be helpful.
She's gonna hold out her hand for the knife while she's looking at the kid.
I heard everything that happened last
Yeah,
night,
I
by
just-
the way, and that's gross. You're gross.
I just like to be helpful.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, we are.
Whatever.
All
Yeah, we
adults
do.
are gross, and so are you.
Timothy starts clapping his hands.
Go wash your face.
You wash your face. Timothy claps. He's like, "Hey, everyone."
I mean, maybe we should wash our face.
we-
Okay, we should.
as you see that, you see Cake is walking
Another hour.
back from his bath, hanging out fully once again.
Oh,
Hanging brain.
All right,
Mr. Cake Town.
I'm not here to tell you guys what to do, but I guess I'm gonna tell you what to do. Should probably do you guys have a system for when you're not here?
What?
okay.
Do you guys have a
Oh.
system when you're not
Do
here?
we have one or you have one for us?
I'm not your. I
Peggy
don't.
runs a shop.
I don't. Okay. So you got shop. You have.
Oh, I
what?
mean, I thought you ran the shop. It's DMP. I thought that's the situation.
What?
Yeah, we got Peter in the medical center, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Peggy in the shop.
So you guys are running the
And
businesses
Jerry
and stuff, but
helped. Bertha with the crops, right?
yeah. So you guys are doing that, but is there anything that you want to do? Have them do Is there any tasks that you need them to do? They're not just
Oh.
gonna sit there and twiddle their thumbs around.
Yeah, I think it'd be
Take care of
great.
the
Well,
horse.
Big Bertha is gonna talk to Jerry first to keep an eye on the horse.
Okay.
But it's not that much because she knows that Jerry already has experience with the horse.
Right. It's
So
his
it's
horse.
mostly just, hey, Jerry, do go by black magic, all right? Sure, well taken care of.
Yeah, I'll watch after my horse.
And then, cool, gotcha.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
then as far as the crops are concerned, I'm trying to think who would be a good option for the crops. You know what? Oh God, names.
Dan. Dan's gardening. I don't know.
Dan was gardening.
Dan got
Yeah, he's
Do it
kind
fierce?
of he's an emotional mess right now, though, is the problem.
No, you're right.
I'm gonna
Give
go to
someone a
Bertha
distraction.
trusts Fierce more after her experience with her, so she's gonna go
True.
to Fierce, who she is hopeful, knows how to work with the crops, and will do a brief explanation on how she takes care of the crops to Fierce.
All right. Can you give me a survival check?
Oh boy, I sure can.
All right. You
Okay.
you give the skinny. You give the lowdown. It's not overly
Atlas.
complicated. Because it wasn't like a massive success. If you guys are gone long enough, Fierce won't sow like another set of crops, but he can reap what's been planted. So you'll have a harvest, but you won't have new crops coming in. You'll have to replant when you get back.
Now, look, he's a young guy. It's gonna take him a little bit to learn. That takes time, and Bertha's very busy, so
Okay.
we're just gonna give him the basic rundown for this one, and hope it gets better.
Okay.
You're gonna do good, Fierce. I believe in you.
I'm a
You're
farmer.
Not a chair. You're a farmer.
I'm a farmer. I'm not a chair.
Yeah.
Hey, I miss
not a
talking
chair.
and
I'm
hanging
proud
out
of
with you, by the way. It's been like days. I miss you.
Yeah. I miss you too.
I
When
miss
get
you
back,
so much.
we'll hang out.
Yeah.
She's just gonna walk away.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right. So we have the crops tended to. Ash, what are you who are you instructing and what are you instructing?
She's just gonna look at Greg and Craig and it's like, you guys know what to do. Keep this place safe. Keep that little shit under control. If you have to chain him up, chain him up.
I think that
Chain 'em
would be
up.
Do
so
not want to come back to
Heyo.
the right settlement.
okay, let me make a roll.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. It's gonna go great.
All right. Greg goes and grabs a chain and well, let me make
Oh my
another
God.
roll.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I didn't
Uh,
mean now.
They what?
Oh.
Okay, so boss,
That's why we shouldn't have had kids.
I need to run this by you. Okay, so I have permission to chain him up.
If he is causing harm.
Okay, that's gonna happen immediately. Do you want me to chain him up now?
No.
Okay.
Give him a chance to make the right choice first. If he
Okay.
doesn't listen.
I know he's not going to, but I hear you loud and clear.
Well, he knows that when we come back, if he's done anything to anyone here or anything in the buildings, well, I'll be hungry.
Okay.
And I will have a boy-shaped hunger.
All right. We'll threaten bodily harm to the kid. Got it.
It works.
That works.
This is why they never put me in control with kids in the vault.
Mhm.
And I think you're
Hey, it worked on my brother.
pretty okay on defenses. I mean, it's not like you have many new people or any new structures. So I don't think you have to go too deep with them. They'll be on surveillance. They know what to do.
They understand what.
All right.
She's gonna ruffle both their heads.
We're gonna
I
miss you
would like
so
to set
much.
somebody up for the trade caravan if we can.
Okay.
Aw, I
Who
didn't mean to.
who you thinking? No, you're good.
So we have a couple people left, right? We have Lucy, Mary, and Dan. Those are the only people I have on my list.
Yeah, and technically Crumpet, but he's a kid and he's not gonna do a good job. But yeah,
Well, and he's gonna be chained up in a minute. So like, I don't
I'm
wanna,
gonna be chained up in a minute.
I don't want him kicking Bettis. So
that's fair.
Can I determine, or can like, who's the strongest? Who's the best? Who's gonna be the best trade caravaner out of these folks?
Give me a speech and barter check.
I would love to do. I mean, isn't that the same? Oh no, okay, it's not. All right, so there's speech, which is tagged, barter, which is not.
Okay. So it depends on what you're looking for. It's pretty clear Dan's not going to be good at either of them.
Cool.
He has a high speech, but he's not very good at interacting with people. He just knows, like he
That's a
was,
little weird.
yeah, he was the
He's a CPA.
crier for the Raider clan. He doesn't know how to sell a thing. If you go with Lucy, she's a little more personable than Mary, but she's also more likely to get conned or scammed.
Gotcha.
And also, Mary's probably more likely to be able to defend herself better.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the March of Mary. I like the way that sounds.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask her if she feels comfortable, right?
Hey,
Train her. Oh, hey, Mary, how you doing?
it's good to see you, Donnie. What
Good
can
to
I
see
do
you.
for
I'm
you?
sorry I haven't gotten a chance to come over here a lot. How are you enjoying things? You like your house? You like your setup?
Yeah, it's not bad. Not a lot going on here, but it's nice. It's better than the alternative.
Indeed, right? Which is, burning in Skinny Atlas, I imagine, right?
Yep.
I don't know how you feel about things, but have you ever wanted to get out of camp? I have an opportunity. We're looking to set up some trade routes,
Okay.
and I have Bettis here if you're comfortable with her, and we could maybe load her up with some supplies. And primarily, I want you to look for chems, steel, and other useful items. But do you think that's something you'd be interested in? Maybe hitching up the Brahmin and kind of taking up after me, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I could go do stuff like that. So you need me to do a trade route?
Yeah, would that be cool?
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have like I had a baseball bat back at Skinny Atlas, but I don't have really a weapon or anything. Do y'all have
Right on.
anything that I can use?
Well, I got a pipe gun you can totally have.
Oh, perfect.
Is that good?
Yeah, you have some ammo
Awesome.
too?
Yeah. So what does the pipe gun take?
I think it's 38.
Right on. So I'll give you 10 ammo
Okay.
and a pipe gun.
Awesome.
I'll just remove those from my inventory here real quick.
And then so you said you want me to get steel and chems. And what was the other thing?
Food,
Okay.
I think would be good. Anything else you think we need, folks? I can't think of anything else. What do you think we might need, Mayor?
Oof. Well.
Mayor?
Oof. Well, there's some
Okay,
kids.
thanks.
There's some
about
kids, I
clothing?
guess. At some point we're
Clothing?
gonna need like to teach the kids, probably, I would assume.
Oh yes, books,
Books.
clothes.
So what am I trading
Books and
back? Trading some. What do we have that I need capital. I can't just go out.
You could do some scavenging. I wouldn't mind that. I am running kind of low on caps. And I kind of look around to other folks in the camp. Astra, I think you came into some caps when we were working with Sebastian.
Motherhood has been quite expensive already. I've spent nearly
3 caps.
I've spent 53 caps since I got my child. What are we looking at here? I mean,
That's cool.
Wait.
You can have 50. I got 50. You can have it. Is that good?
oh, I'm
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just trying to figure out what you're looking for here because I've got, let's see.
It's no big deal.
I'm
I
back
got
down
50.
to
So you can have 50.
that's a start. I can try.
And then let's see what else. Okay.
Ash is going to hand over a 10mm pistol, a pipe gun, and ammo for both.
Okay.
Also, I have some other things that you can have.
because I have some other
Uh,
things that she can have as well.
Okay.
If that
she
would
can
be
have
more use.
4 gamma rounds.
Okay.
So she can have those. She can have an integral boiler mod.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
Astra's gonna hand over 4 flamer fuels
Okay.
and a buff out,
Oh, I have a multi-tool?
and she's gonna hand over 15 caps.
Okay. So she's got pretty good capital. She's got some ammo, some caps, a couple chems. She hands the chem right to Donnie and goes, "Hey, I got some chems that you asked for."
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Why don't you hang on to that one and use it to trade
Gotcha.
for potentially other items?
Use chems for chems. Got
Thank
it.
you.
Okay.
You are so good at this, Mary.
All right. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Not just kebs for kebs, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's
So I gave her. I took my. It's fine.
yeah, she's got some weapons. She's
I was
got
gonna
some
try to
ammo.
repair my gun, but I don't think we have time.
Yeah, so something like
And I took it out of my inventory.
oh, well, you could just put it back in. But yeah, that gun is gonna need some, you're gonna have to be home for a little bit of time to fix it.
Yeah. No worries. No worries.
All right. So Mary's
I took it out of my actions.
all set for that. And Ash, I think everybody's given an assignment. So that leaves Lucy will just kind of hang by, and Cake will keep caking.
That proportional man of him.
All right. So I think we're ready to head out if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I was born ready.
Yeah,
Ready for
I'm definitely
spaghetti.
ready to get back on the road.
All right. Bimothy
Looking to
looks and
Use my 5-finger discount a few more times.
Bimothy looks at all of you and are you guys you have to like keep it slow down for the walkers, but are you guys taking those motorcycles or are you just gonna leave them here?
Well, Astra
No, I'm on one.
would hope to ride one
If we
since
have the
her
gas.
rusty bonitis is a little.
Oh yeah, can I do that roll to see if I'm still
Yeah,
sick?
Yeah, give me your
I
endurance
gotta make
rolls.
sure I'm. Endurance, okay.
Still sick.
Endurance, okay.
Still sick.
Well,
Okay, so you're
Rip.
you're down to 1, Donnie, and you're down to 2, Nova. And you'll have to be in like a safe
Okay.
and secure place for your roll. So traveling you won't be able to get a roll, but once you get to a safe place.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all pack up and you're on the way. Is anyone scouting ahead to see what's out in the distance? You're going to be traveling for 2 days.
So
I
can we
mean-
confirm that Astra's on a motorcycle, or yes,
Who's perceptive?
correct?
I would say Ashwood, but she's not perceptive.
I mean, I will take a look. I feel like I can be pretty perceptive.
Okay.
Kind of, maybe.
If you want to give me a perception check.
I certainly will. See how it goes.
Okay. Awesome. So let us see. I'm going to roll a hit location. This is going to be our multiplier. Left leg is 1, right leg is 2, left arm is 3, right arm is 4, and the head is 5, and then the torso is nothing. We'll just re-roll. Okay, so 4.
Oh.
All right. So let me check out where we're at.
4 Deathclaws appear out of the woods.
All right. So as you are all traveling, what's the marching order? Who's on the bikes? Who's ahead? Who's behind?
Well, I'm assuming it'd be tough for us to keep up with the bikes, so...
Oh, I could ride
We
behind
ride
though.
at a reasonable
Oh, okay.
speed.
Yeah, I'll ride in the back just to keep.
Mm-hmm.
And Ash is in
Sorry
front.
about the dog. I'll ride in the back just to try to keep,
Okay.
pace.
Bertha would be
Yeah.
more towards the front if she's the one, keeping an eye out.
Okay. So you want to be ahead? You're in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be in the front.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Let's see here.
Perfect. That helps right off the bat. And then I need a survival check from you.
All right, beautiful. So finds monster. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Couldn't
Oh,
possibly go
salvation.
wrong.
Okay, amazing. So as you're all traveling down the road, the road starts to crack up and breaks up, and there's
What?
a lot of overgrowth, and the path becomes obstructed and a little bit harder to traverse. And you can still get the motorcycles through, but the area is single file tight. And as Bertha's walking ahead, she has her head on a swivel, pivoting around, looking, scanning, trying to make make sure that everything's fine. And just about as she's going to go too far, she sees a really twisted up plant vine with super sharp thorns and unhealthy glow to it. And Bertha, being the handy green thumb that she is, knows that this is a wildly poisonous mutated rose bush. And she looks back. Bertha, what do you say to the group?
Oh Jesus! Watch out!
All right.
that?
That's not good.
What's happening up there?
Jesus.
This here, that's poisonous. You gotta stay away from that.
And as you look around, you know that it's obstructing your entire path. It's wildly overgrown. You can make the option to move laterally and go, just go around. But that might tack on a half a day's travel for you. Or you guys can try crossing it. But since you're aware of the situation, it should be an easier check.
What do you guys feel comfortable doing?
Well, we're already running a little behind. Do we really want to add any more time to this trip?
I'm telling you, this stuff is very dangerous.
We
If you
should go
don't feel
around.
comfortable crossing it, I would play it safe. But if we do, we got to be very careful.
I say we go around. Play it safe.
What about you, Ash? What do you think?
Ash is gonna look around. Is there anything that we can like mount a makeshift plow on the bikes?
Oh, good idea.
We can do some rolls for it.
Yeah, I'll look around for
Yeah,
that.
some repair rolls, or what?
First, we need to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's. Can I get a group perception check?
I'd love a
Mhm.
group perception check. Oh, I just poke myself in the eye with something, with the actual thing that we're trying to avoid.
I'm looking in the same direction as Bertha. I can't make out what I'm
Oh,
seeing,
no!
but
Ash and Donnie, can you both give me a survival check?
I'm so happy I put that point into survival when you gave us a point.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh,
All right.
oh.
I'm dead.
No,
Again.
you're not dead. You're not dead. All right.
This yet.
Can you give me an athletics check now?
Both of us?
Just Donnie. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm so athletic.
Okay. So, as you are all looking for something to use to get around the bushes, Donnie gets too distracted and starts wandering to a
Right into it.
to a patch that he can't see, and he starts to take a pretty heavy stumble with Ash. Actually, they're both kind of goofing around, and as Donnie starts to stumble, Ash reaches her stop sign out, and Donnie grabs it right at the last second, and they just narrowly avoid falling onto the giant bush of prickers.
Oh.
In the meantime,
I am on my game lately. Thank you, Ash.
it was bad. But luckily Bertha and Astra were keeping their eyes open and found some logs that can kind of act as a wedge to push the branches, like uproot them and push them off to the side as kind of a plow. But you would have to rig it up to the bikes.
All right. Well,
you
I
guys
have some
think these will work?
I'm willing to give it a shot. Let me try it.
Might as well try.
All right.
Just be careful. Like I said, be very careful.
I need 2 people to do a repair check.
All right. I
One for
also
each
have,
bike.
I want to
I-
also let you know I have the jury rigging perk.
Okay.
My repair is a 2.
So
Okay.
but that's only if we need components apparently. So I think it should just drop it by 1 by anyhow.
I needed only 2 people
I was
to roll.
completely.
So
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. I would kind of assume Donnie would do 1 at least because he's kind of the owner of the bikes. Who
repair
else
guy.
wants to do the check between Bertha, Ash, and Astra?
Not me. I have no idea how the technology scares Bertha. Like many things as we've learned.
I think she's
I'll
feeling
just do
lucky.
it both. Okay.
All right, I'll let you re-roll one more time because we weren't squared away. All right, perfect.
Oh,
So
well done.
so you both with no pressure, no time constraint, you both managed to set up the wedge. And you both rig up the motorbikes. And I just need 2 who's riding the bikes?
I am.
Ian and oh, wait. Okay, wait. Okay,
I thought it was Ash and
Evan-
Donnie.
Okay, yeah. I guess with my rusty bonitis, I assumed when we left the camp that I was attempting to ride one of the bikes so that I wouldn't lag behind. But
Well, people could ride
No, we're
behind.
keeping pace with
farther
everybody.
behind.
We're keeping pace with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me limping along.
All right. So I need 2 pilot checks, but it's a difficulty of 0.
Well, I'm not a pilot.
It's
Riding a bike.
all right, perfect. That's all I needed. I was just looking.
joking.
I was just looking for no critical failures. So, as a group together, you all build a little wedge. You clear out the brush. Thanks to Bertha spotting it. Thanks to Donnie and Ash strapping them up and navigating
I
through.
did nothing. Oh, I did that. I
Yeah.
was like, all I did was fall into it.
You managed to avoid this obstacle without even getting hurt or poisoned. And you're well on your way once again.
Thanks, Bertha. Thanks, Ash.
And
Welcome. Good job, everybody.
as
Is that
Is that all?
as you keep traveling, the sun is starting to set. You can make the option to push through the night, and you would gain a point of exhaustion, or you can camp and shack up for the night.
How much time would we gain?
If you push
Well,
through,
we're already doing okay because we went the short way.
yeah. So, like Bimothy said, the Congress is in now 2 weeks and a day. So you have plenty of time. There's possible opportunities missed if you don't get there sooner than later, but there's no real time constraint. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if you want to camp for the night.
Donnie's fine with camping, but what does everybody else think?
I'm good with
should
camping.
probably camp. The 2 of you need rest.
Yeah, Astra, how you feeling, honey?
Oh
How's
yeah,
your bonitis?
the bones are getting a little bony.
Itis-y. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put this itis down for the night.
Sly looks, he goes, I don't know if I have much of a vote anymore, but I wouldn't mind
Sly.
if we shack up for the night.
Awesome.
Oh, really?
Of course you have a vote.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, really? Go for it.
Okay.
Donnie is so into that, by the way.
All right, so you all build up your tents and you start maybe picking bunk mates because you only have 4 tents.
Who's sleeping where?
I guess I could
I
shack up
mean,
with
I don't-
Ash.
I
Oh,
don't mind sleeping
yes.
in a tent with Bertha. I mean,
I'm good with that.
Bimothy says, well, I see that there's 4 tents and you all are shacked up, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a tent. And Sly goes, yeah, and I'm
Hey.
taking a tent myself too. And
Okay. Bertha,
um
head in her tent.
and so you all could go to sleep if you want.
Can somebody keep watch?
Yeah, do you want to set up a night watch?
yeah.
I will
I
say
guess I'll take first watch.
I will say if Donnie and Astra sleep through the night uninterrupted,
Oh,
I'll let them make recovery rolls.
Well, then I will not
okay,
take
so
a
I guess
watch.
yeah, I guess I should sleep then, right?
Yes.
I could take one of the watches.
Okay.
Ash will too.
Okay. Who wants
Thanks.
first watch?
It's up to you, Ash. Your call.
Bertha, how you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Brain's all working after that whole endeavor. I could go first. No biggie
All
to
right.
me.
I need to
I'll
make
go
sure you're
first.
settled.
Gotta tuck Donnie in.
Thank you.
Entirely fair. I understand.
Kisses.
All right. So
Sorry.
as Ash climbs into the tent for a possible rendezvous and nightcap with Donnie, Bertha, you're sitting on one of the motorcycles, just kind of peering off into the distance. What are you up to?
It's hot. It's hot as hell.
Well, I mean, it's very weird on this motorcycle because Bertha doesn't really know a lot about the technology, kind of above her farming brain. So she's trying to be careful on it. A little nervous when her big body obviously is going to make it tilt one way or the other. She kind of has to adjust to that. But she's doing okay. She's pretty proud of herself today. She did good.
Yeah,
She did good.
she did a good job calling out the plants and
She
whatnot.
did. Yes, she did.
Can we get a perception check from her?
Oh, it's gonna be bad. I can tell.
Okay.
Not bad at all.
So as Bertha's watch goes on, she's absorbing the new atmosphere while they're not super far from the settlement. They're about halfway there already. It's kind of the furthest that she's been in a little while. You guys have been at the camp now for almost a month and a half. And it's quiet and peaceful. And there's not really any problems. And how's Bertha feeling with this new adventure?
There's a lot more in her brain than she knows how to handle. I mean, mostly she's just been worried about the horse and everybody else do their own thing. She helps when she can, but that's really her focus is her farm life and her horse. So, it's a lot of things to take in. A lot of them wondering what this Rome place is going to be like, what it's going to be like to, roam around and see what's there. Not really much else on her mind.
So the world's starting to feel big, feeling bigger for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is.
All right. Well, you had a very peaceful night. It was quiet, easygoing. So if you want to grab Ash, she could start her night watch.
Ash, honey, you up?
I'm up.
It's time to switch. You doing okay?
Absolutely. She crawls out with her stop sign.
Donnie doing okay?
Oh, he's out like a light.
Good. Good. He needs the rest. Seems like he's been really tense lately, so he needs the rest.
Not so much anymore. She's gonna zip the tent off.
Not realizing the innuendo she was going, she's just gonna put her hand on her shoulder. I'm proud of you. Good job. And then just gonna walk to her tent.
Okay.
With a huge grin, Ash is gonna go sit on one of the bikes.
Now, Ash, I need a moment of honesty from you. How long were you checking up on Donnie, so to speak?
Do I need a roll for that?
No, you could tell me with honesty how long this little rendezvous was.
he's not feeling well and they're traveling, I'd say just an hour.
Just an hour. Okay. All right.
That's more than the 5 minutes I was gonna guess.
Noted.
Ash is really good at edging.
I'll say
Oh god. Oh my.
sweet lullabies to people. Edging sweet lullabies to people. I'll say that's right on the cusp. So I won't penalize. We'll say that you got enough.
She's a little tired, but she feels really good. The endorphins,
It's a refreshing. It's a refreshing. Yeah.
serotonin, everything is working in harmony. She feels great.
Yeah, a little buzzing on the blooming. Maybe not romance, but excitement, if you will. Can I get a perception check from you?
Boy. So if she's not distracted. Perception. What's my best perception? Lockpicking.
Okay. You're kind of riding a little bit of a high. And
We all thought we were going to be picking so many more locks.
I feel like well, we haven't really gone anywhere yet, you know? So it's not so much that you're not focused necessarily. You're looking around and whatnot, but you're in your head at the same time.
She's a little distracted.
Yeah, it's you're playing tricks with your brain where you're trying to convince yourself that you're focused, but you're not really focused.
I get it. Donnie's a hell of a man.
And as you're kind of daydreaming, kind of focusing in, can I get another perception check?
All right. Why'd I just go away from that?
Oh.
That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. So you hear, you hear some rustling, for sure. And can I get one more perception check?
Can I use some AP?
Use all the things.
Yeah, you can use whatever you want.
How much AP do we have?
You're maxed out.
I'm gonna use 2.
Okay.
It's a squirrel.
Are you serious?
What?
Having nightmares right now.
Well, we're dead. Had a good run.
Woo.
Ash, you're the worst.
What? Ralph?
Oh,
I was still
we're dead.
hiding my eyes.
Well, we're dead.
Okay. As you're off in La La Land, riding off of that Donnie high, all of a sudden you hear, oh, and someone's been attacked in the night. As
I
you,
thought it was Crumpet kicking somebody.
as
Was it Ash?
as you get up to inspect, you see that Bimothy's tent is shaking. And
Oh no.
okay, you are now in combat.
Oh, no.
Ash is the only one awake
Look,
at the
she
moment.
locked in fast.
Ash is the only one awake right now. Bimothy has been attacked twice so far.
Ash, can Ash run to the tent shouting, "Yo, under attack!"
Well, let's I put everyone in combat. Yeah. So we'll say that you go first. You called out for the party. That is your minor action. You can move for your major. You can use a minor die to move, and then you can attack.
All right. Might as well do that. Yeah, she needs to go save Bimothy. It would be bad for them to show up without him.
Okay. So as you move to Bimothy's tent, you see a man in a leather jacket with a aviator cap on and goggles over his face, is holding a pipe wrench, and he's just attacked Bimothy twice, crunching his skull with his lead pipe. And can you make a perception check for me? You can tell that Bimothy is nearly dead. He's been violently attacked and he's not doing well. What do you do?
She's going to go after the guy holding the pipe.
Okay. Are you going to make an attack?
Yes.
Okay.
So where's my melee?
And you swing and miss as the assailant heard you coming and preemptively dodged as you're about to attack. It is now Bertha's turn. Bertha's going to take a major action to wake up, and then
Oh, what the hell?
and then you can use a minor action to move if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what the heck is going on.
Okay. Are you it's not a big tent, but are you getting in the tent? What's your you can't attack because you don't have a major action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to I'm assuming I can kind of get the notion of what's going on since you said the tent's not very big. There's probably a lot of movement.
Yeah, the tent is rattling like crazy. You do Okay, go on.
No. You're Polish?
We've got a bit of an issue. I think Timothy's dead, or Bimothy's dead.
Huh?
You do have 2 AP. You could attack if you want to angle yourself for that, or we could just go to the next person's turn.
If I wanted to angle myself for that?
Yeah, like
I'd have to use...
You can kind of like you can't go through where Ash is, but you can attack through the tent.
Okay. But I would probably have to take out my blade, which wouldn't that be an action in itself?
It's just you'd be spending AP to do an attack.
Okay. And how much would I have to use? Would it just be 1 or would it be 3?
For a major action, it's 2 dice, 2 AP.
Oh, 2. Okay. And we're full, or somebody used 1?
No, you're down to 2 left.
All right, then I'm just gonna get behind the tent and wait for the next person to go.
Okay. It's your turn, Astra. So it's a major to wake up.
Astra is... Oh no. Astra's probably not going to be very useful with Rusty Bonitis, but she's going to get up and attempt to help.
Yeah, I mean, the tents are all close to each other, so you can wake up and you can move to the tent. Do you want to spend any AP to attack?
How much do we have?
2 AP. So you'd have to spend 2 to attack. No? Okay.
No.
Donnie, you wake up. What's your
Alright.
course of action?
I guess like everybody else, I'm going to try to get as close to the action as possible.
Okay. Do you?
Could I do any checks to perceive anything or get any sense of anything? I'm not going to use any AP to shoot. I think my major action was getting up, right?
So yeah, your major action was getting up. You could skip moving to do a perception check for your minor action, or you can move and use 1 AP for a minor action for a a check.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move into. I'm gonna try to get into a better position to use my new revolver.
Okay.
When the time comes.
Okay. So you're not using the AP to attack?
No, I'm gonna save the AP for somebody else who's closer.
Okay. Sly wakes up and he moves to angle himself to try helping. There's a lot of bodies around a tent. There's not much he can do. And now it is the assailant's turn. Well, actually, let's give Bimothy a turn. He was jolted awake from the attack. So he is going to use his minor action to focus on the assailant's arm. So that will reduce the difficulty for his attack. He's going to try wrestling the weapon out of the assailant's hand. Timothy's going to make an unarmed check, but he only he has no points into it, and he has a 5 strength, so he needs to get a 5 or lower.
So it'll roll a 20.
All right. He does not resist.
It's not a 20.
He doesn't stop the assailant whose turn it is now. And the assailant has his pipe in his hand and goes to take a swing to bash in Bimothy's head. But between everyone showing up and Bimothy fighting back, he narrowly misses the coup de grace on Bimothy. Ash, it's now your turn.
Ash,
You got this. Take this mother out.
She's going to focus on this guy's neck,
Okay.
and she's going to swing.
Okay. All right.
And it's tagged.
So
That is
you
well done.
refreshed
That
all
is-
of the
that is a hit.
AP. Give me an attack roll.
Attack roll or...
Combat hit dice.
Right.
All right.
Oh, that's good or bad?
They're good. We didn't add any. I don't think you have anything on your any special effects in your stop sign yet.
Not yet.
But you hit him for 3 damage. Down to 2 because he has resistance. And it's now Bertha's turn.
Yep, that'd be Bertha's turn. Time to go in the tent, as Big Bertha does, and I'm gonna get out my serrated blade, and I guess try to serrated blade. Just be machete. Just make sure I get. Okay. Oh no, that's not right at all. Just 2d20s. I can never remember.
Just do a melee check.
That's right. Something melee weapons. Oh, good God.
All right. You miss.
Yeah, by a little bit.
So what caused
Don't hit
Bertha to
yourself.
miss?
Well, Bertha is, as may well know, a very big woman. And so getting into this tent that's already a cramped space, very hard for her, big proportions to focus in with the tent all around as she goes to swing her blade, kind of tries to dodge the tent above her, and so her swing is way off from what it usually is,
Okay.
thus hitting nothing but more of the tent.
All right, Astra, it's your turn.
Can Astra check on Timothy?
I mean, you could
Like,
use
does
them.
she do anything to like help him?
I mean, by killing the assailant or wrestling the assailant.
Okay, so focus is combat here. Essentially, is what I was trying to navigate. Okay, so Astra will attempt to make a melee attack.
Okay.
On the assailant.
Okay. Roll damage.
Damage.
Okay, so damage, right? Why is this? Sorry, my computer.
You're good. All right.
Okay.
So you hit
That
them,
was a good
but they have damage resistance. You hit them in the torso. All right, it's your turn, Donnie.
Oh my goodness. All right, there's a lot of people around this guy, right?
Yeah.
Can I get a clean shot?
You can angle it. I mean, there's enough space, where and you have enough time. It's not a far move. You can angle where you need to get a shot.
Right. So let me small guns this.
Okay.
I just shot myself in the face.
No. You succeeded for this. So you could roll damage. Okay. Oh, and was this the
Pipe revolver.
was this
The new gun.
the new gun? Okay, let me make a
Yeah.
roll really quickly.
And another gun broken.
Okay, he passed. So you did 4 damage. All right, so he took 3 more damage.
What was that for?
Remember, you have because Sebastian's royal scepter is so ornate, it distracts people.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. I forgot.
But he critically passed. So, all right, it's Sly's turn, and Sly screams out, "We gotta get that guy off of him! We gotta fucking get him off of him!" And Sly is going to make a strength check. Okay. And we're going to roll for the assailant. All right, perfect. So Sly dives onto the assailant and has him prone on the ground and is holding him down now, which is good because it's Bimothy's turn. Bimothy is going to use his minor action to stand up woozily. He's more of a crawl even, and use his major action to get out of the tent. And he clears out in the distance. It's now your turn. It's the assailant's turn, who's going to try breaking the restraints. He shakes off of Sly and is going to spend 2 AP to attack. Okay. And he's going to use 3 AP to attack Sly.
Come here, kitty.
And he hits Sly for 4 damage. All right, it's your turn, Ash.
All right. Well, hold on a second. She is going to attack him.
Okay. Never mind. He's not prone
Is his
anymore.
back to her?
I mean, you could have advantage because you guys have him surrounded.
Oh, she's going for it.
Okay. All right. You hit. Roll damage. So with that, you crunch down on him, but he is not dead yet. It is now your turn, Bertha.
What is my? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a slide and grapple him.
Okay.
It's athletics, right?
Yep.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay. So that's both success. Roll it again. What's up, Shy Guy?
Oh, hey, baby.
Athletics.
Come here.
Okay,
Oh.
you do not. You do not suppress.
I went to grab him, but I missed.
Yeah.
Again, the proportions of this tent are really making it hard for Big Bertha. She's just too big a Bertha.
Yeah. As you're trying to grapple the assailant, the tent even starts to kind of collapse in on itself, and this assailant's squirming around like a feral animal that's trying to defend itself now. It's your turn, Astra.
Okay. Astra's gonna make another attempt to attack him with her cane.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Roll attack.
So Astra's gonna use that.
All right. And
Okay.
with that, describe how you take this person out.
Oh.
Astra, noticing the commotion of the tent collapsing in, she takes a swing at where she believes he is from, like, almost outside of the tent, essentially using the cane to stab into him, and hopefully the fabric of the tent to also kind of suffocate him in the process. And she puts all of her body weight into it as she stabs into him with the end of her cane.
And as you pierce into his chest, the assailant just lets out a ghostly rattle, just and collapses onto the ground. And you all have neutralized the threat. Do you do anything? Do any of you do anything to the assailant? Do any of you do anything to Bimothy?
Ash is gonna check the body.
Okay. He is still breathing shallowly.
Okay.
Do you want to put him out of his misery?
No, but she's gonna firmly grab him by the neck.
So he's unconscious.
Okay.
Do you want to make a
Stand up.
medicine check on him to stabilize him?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
So she can still search his body.
Is anyone doing anything else?
We should definitely
Bertha's gonna leave the tent and try to find where Bimothy ran off to.
Okay, Bimothy
Mhm.
didn't have a chance to get very far. You guys finished within that combat
okay.
section. So, he's like 15 feet away from the tents.
Okay.
Is he okay?
No, he's fucked up.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
He's, like,
go
one
over
guy.
and I'm gonna try to like administer medicine to him.
Okay. If you can,
Like, oh my god, Bimothy, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm gonna try to do like a medicine.
yep, give me a medicine check.
I just killed him.
Astra wonders if she could butt in.
Oh
and
wait, I feel
also
lucky.
do a
I feel
medicine check.
lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And then I'm gonna maybe use an AP and add an extra dice.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so just as Donnie is about to go assist Bimothy in a poorly advised manner, he reflects and pauses and thinks about the time that he was around Peter when Peter was helping from his critical injury. And Donnie stabilizes Bimothy, make sure that his vitals are okay, and starts kind of administering some bandaging, but it's gonna take more than bandages to help Bimothy because he was hit with a blunt weapon. He's gonna need some time to recover, but he's not dead. Could have been worse, but Bimothy is extremely messed up. And in fact, as you're tending to him, he passes out from the pain.
That's probably best.
Yeah.
We're not gonna sleep it off.
Can we okay, so we're still on the road to try to get to the
Rome.
Congress, right?
Yeah.
Can we figure out anything about the guy?
That's why Ash is digging through his stuff.
Yeah, you could try perception check.
I'm so perceptive.
Okay.
I mean, like, my feeling is that this might be Vault Tech.
Unfortunately,
'Cause
there's
no way to know.
it's very nondescript. I'm gonna make 2 rolls.
Yeah, because Ash is checking him too.
Okay, so the good news is he passed his death roll critically. So he's conscious but incapacitated.
Oh, he's conscious.
Yeah.
The assailant.
All right. So can I ask him, like, who he works for?
You could try.
Not gonna
Ash
answer
is
that.
while Donnie's doing that, Ash is gonna take the chain off of her collar and she's gonna start wrapping it around this guy's hands.
Okay.
Listen. Who the fuck do you work for?
Spits the blood out of his mouth. I don't fucking know.
Well, who hired you?
I got a contract. It's fuck.
For Bimothy?
Yeah. It was. I had to go after the envoy. Fuck.
The envoy?
So are you?
Show us the
Did
contract.
yeah? Does it say why?
No, it just says.
No, it just says kill this person.
Yeah, it's just a hit. It's fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna kill me?
Probably.
Fuck.
You don't tell us more. That's for sure.
What do you got? I don't know. I don't have a lot. What do you? Oh.
How did you figure out where we are?
It's just.
Who led you here to us?
I didn't know where you guys were gonna be. We got word. I was in Rome and I got word, and I know it's Oh my god! It said that you guys were gonna be here, or at least like around here, and I've been searching all day for you. And finally, when you stopped, I caught up.
So you came from
Yeah,
Rome.
but you came
his
from Rome.
home.
Yeah.
Just making sure he came from Rome. And not someplace else.
So you picked up a contract from a no-name. That's never how it works. Who gave you the contract?
It's just. It's like an open. Like a bounty system.
Like a bounty board.
Yeah, like a.
Ash is gonna start digging in his pockets for the bounty.
Yeah, you could find it. It all it essentially says is hit on Preston Garvey's valet, 1,000 cap reward, dead, and just had, traveling from Skinny Atlas area.
All right, so what do we want to do with this guy?
Please listen. I don't deserve it.
Leave him to rot.
You don't deserve what?
Mercy.
It
You a
should be
bad guy?
Timothy's decision.
I'm a survivor. I'm doing what I need to do.
So that triggers Donnie because that's like his background, right? He's a survivor.
I know it's not
And
fucking honest, but
Why are you doing this?
There's many ways to make money in the wasteland.
Why is this the one you pick? Rolling up on Garvey's guys.
I don't know. I don't have any allegiance to anything. I'm just fucking just 1,000 caps.
You
Maybe
want
it-
allegiance to something?
I mean, I don't want to die. That's all.
Listen, I'm not settled on you one way or the other, but we got two choices. Make nothing out of you, or make something out of you. And I don't really trust bringing you back to our camp for a number of reasons.
I just don't want to die. Listen, you don't have to, but just give me a chance. I'll fucking.
I would say we should bring him back to the camp, guys, but I don't know what Crumpet's gonna do with him. He can eat him alive.
Yeah, he's gonna
Is that a bad
kick him
thing?
to rocks. I mean, hey,
I mean,
maybe
we could
Not to
Crumpet will
mention,
kick him
we
into
can't
line.
really go back to the camp. So we're just gonna have him
Yeah.
here with the guy he's supposed to be killing.
We take him back to Rome with us. Who
He's still
knows if
traveling
the
with Timothy.
contract giver will notice us.
I still
that's
say
fine.
we let Bimity decide.
Well, I guess that's fair, isn't it?
When he wakes up.
Yeah.
So- We can just drag him behind us, right, Ash?
So you,
All right.
you want to leave the fate of him up to Bimothy?
Yes.
Yeah. And we're
Yes.
gonna
Alright.
bring him with us.
All right. So
Tie him to the back of the motorcycle.
so
I don't think we need to kill him.
No, I mean, on top of the seat, but in
Right
the back.
now. We're gonna do what Bimothy says.
so
Oh, I can't wait to hear his pun.
this this is obviously this disrupted everyone's sleep.
Yep.
You all can make an effort to go back to sleep and then just delay your trip half a day again, or
I'm not at all tired.
okay.
We gotta get going.
Okay.
But also, like, we just fought. Like, got that energy kicking.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So are you guys planning on marching out now?
Yeah, let's
Might as
make
well.
let's make like a tree and get out of here.
All right. So I'm gonna need to know how you guys are gonna navigate 2 severely injured people.
They're gonna have to ride on the back of the motorcycles with each of.
And then
Donnie
and then Bertha can carry another one because
I guess I'm
That's
carrying one of them. I guess I'm
That's-
carrying
Can I
what's his
try to-
name? Pun
Oh,
Boy.
yeah.
Timothy.
Pun boy.
Timothy.
Okay.
Baby.
Astra's limping, but oh yeah, because I can't do my check, huh?
No. Yeah, you guys missed out on the check.
Rusty bonitis is still setting in.
All right. Who is Bertha is cradling Bimothy in her arms, almost like a swaddled baby. She's very
I don't
strong.
want to go on
You got
walks
room?
without carrying things anymore. It just
Donnie,
kind
you
of
got
feels
room
right.
on that bike for Ash?
What's that?
I mean,
Ash can take
I can.
the assailant, but she's tied him up pretty tight
Okay.
and anchored him to the bike. So if the bike goes down, he goes down.
Okay. So I mean, he's fairly limp, like he's supported on you, but you have him restrained. And with that, you all start heading out. And I'm going to make another check to see where we're at.
Which means Astra's riding with Donnie.
all right.
Okay, right arm again.
I have n-
She just didn't want this guy to hurt Donnie, so she took him.
All right.
Okay,
She's
Roll
protective.
in 80. Okay. So as you were traveling on the road, you can feel the sun is uncharacteristically hot this time of day. It's still kind of mid-spring. It's getting closer to summer, but this is definitely the hottest day that it's been in a long while. And you all are riding along the road. I need the 2 motorcycle riders to give me a perception check.
All right.
Okay.
I'm so good at perception. Where's my locks? Promise I know the alphabet.
Okay.
I don't.
So luckily you both notice before it becomes too much of a problem. But the sun has been beating down and baking onto this old pavement, and the pavement has gotten soft and is turning almost tar-like. It's so hot. I'm gonna need you both to make a pilot check for me at advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, so you could roll it twice. Ash, you're both fine. So you both can tell the story. You essentially had driven onto a tar pit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the pavement had mixed. It was worn down and it was just baking in the sun. And your motorcycles were starting to sink into it, but both of you were hyper vigilant. So why don't you both describe how you avoid the tar pit?
Well, I noticed first because I got the success rolls. I'm like, I noticed that we're kind of sinking. So I shout back to Ash. And I'm like, what do I say? Unsteady ground. And we kind of like, I would say that we both split ways and kind of meet back at the middle.
Okay.
Or in front of it almost perfectly. But then I would want to stop and shout back to everybody in the group to let them know Yo, watch out for the tar pit.
What about a carpet?
Exactly. Stop.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
It was
I
fun.
don't see a carpet.
And so you all successfully navigate around the tar pit. And what could have bogged down and maybe even ruined these motorcycles was nothing more than a slight inconvenience as you all reconvene further down the road. And as you make it further, Bimothy starts to come to.
Oh, hey there, sleepyhead.
What? Oh, my head hurts so bad. What happened?
Yeah. You kind of got attacked, little friend. Somebody really wanted you to not be breathing anymore.
Oh my god, my head's splitting. Who was it?
Why don't, and she's gonna motion to the rest of the group to stop for a second. Everybody take a second. Little pun man here is back awake. We might want to have a conference.
Oh, break time?
Oh my god,
I would say this is good for break time.
All right, it's judgment time.
Who are we judging? Is this a talent show?
What the fuck did you just do?
All right. So before Ash has a chance to string up None, I'm gonna tell Bimothy, oh my god, I'm so happy you're alive. You're awake. We have the man who attacked you. We don't know who he is. I don't know if you might. He said he got a bounty to kill Preston Garvey's valet. And I mean, he showed us the bounty. That part looks legit, but like, I don't know. First, I want to know if you might know him, if you can see him. But second, Ash has a question.
I have a question. Oh,
No,
yes,
first,
I
but
have
let
a
him ask you the
question.
first question first.
Well, since this man tried to kill you very violently, it is only right that you decide what happens to him. Do we let him go? Do we take him back and let the authorities deal with him? Or do we kill him right here and now?
He should go to the authorities. Yeah.
Of course you would say that.
Rome has a police department. And while I'm not part of the Congress, like a senator or whatnot, I represent the Congress, and extrajudicious killing is not who we are.
Maybe someone wants to get rid of you to get close to Preston?
I don't know. And you could see Bimothy is trying to look at the assailant, but he was bashed in the face twice really hard. So his eyes are swollen.
It's okay, buddy.
And
Rest.
his
Don't
head's messed up. And he can't quite make out the figure. He goes,
We'll sort it when we get to. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I can't on my conscience condemn someone. So we should probably, when we get a chance, go to the police department.
And maybe when you're feeling a little bit better, you can take a look at him and see if anything sparks for you.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Now that that's settled.
Can I get a perception check from Ash?
Can we level up so we can all put points in perception?
Right. Shoot, what was my best perception again?
Lockpick.
Yeah.
It's all of
Thank
us.
you.
I think all of us put points in the lockpick because we thought this was a video game.
No, she's not paying attention anymore. She
Yeah.
wants to kill him.
No, in fact, she accidentally, she's kind of like looking over to see Bimothy too much and leans the motorcycle and accidentally drops it.
Oh my god.
With him with it.
And as she falls, the motorcycle falls and crushes the assailant's leg.
Oh
And
no, he's not going anywhere.
and
I mean, she's fine with that.
if it had not been for him stabilizing, he would have gone down again.
She's gonna pick the bike back up. And not so genuinely go, oops, sorry.
I know I probably deserve that.
Not everybody drives a lot.
See,
Who drives now?
And we didn't think we were flying, so none of us put points into pilot, so bear with us.
so I guess that's that then.
Guess that's that.
Okay. Thank you guys for not killing me. I
You
appreciate
thank Bimothy for not you dying. It was his call.
Bimmy Cricket.
it. He hangs his head in shame and doesn't say anything.
She's a mean mom.
I still think he's coming back home with us.
So the good news is you guys have cleared the obstacles on the way. It's smooth sailing to the rest of Rome. As you start to arrive at the gates of Rome, you're greeted by some guardsmen, and they see you carrying Bimothy still, and they know Preston's valet, and they look and they go, "What happened? What happened to Preston's valet?"
She's gonna throw it or point at the guy behind her all chained up.
This man tried to assassinate Preston's valet.
And you said, okay. Daniels, come over here. And another one of the guards comes over. Take this assailant into custody. Go to the police department.
Wait, can I get my chains back?
Yes, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
As you take the chains back, they cuff him.
She
And
starts putting them back on herself. She's like, I'm starting to feel naked.
Bertha's going to hold up Bimothy a little bit and be like, "This one might need a little better care.
yeah, no.
He's pretty badly hurt."
Looks over and shouts, "Ferguson, reach out to Preston. Let him know that his valet will be at the hospital, being taken to critical care." And one of the guards rushes off towards the Congress, the Senate. And the guardsman looks at you and he says, "I'm Lieutenant Baker. I wish that I could give you the more cordial welcome to Rome, but under current circumstances, I don't think that that's very proper. If you wouldn't mind helping to escort Bimothy over to the hospital, we're going
Just
to
direct me where I gotta go. I'll bring him along.
He reaches out and hands you all a map to Rome. He goes, "This is normally given out in a happy kind of visitor welcome meet and greet. As you can see, the hospital is over to the left of the gate. It's named after after Preston's grandfather. We're going to inform Preston,
Harvey.
and we will meet you at the hospital as soon as possible. Thank you. And I really mean thank you. It might not seem like it, but Bimothy is very important to this.
Officer?
Yes.
We're very concerned about what happened to Bimothy. I see on the map Billy's bounty board, but if you get any information out of the suspect, is it possible that we can be looped in?
That will be up to Mr. Garvey.
As it should be.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Sounds like
Thank you.
possibly he owes you a favor, but that is not my place to say. Normally, investigations aren't shared with especially outsiders, but in this case, we might be able to make an exception.
Absolutely. One more question, sir.
Yes, sir.
The No-No Square,
Yes.
what is that about?
It's just colloquially named. It's where all the trash, to be blunt, hang out.
Okay, so the trash heap is for the actual trash. The No-No Square is for less desirable people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. The square for no-nos.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's named after Bonnie No Knowles.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a stupid name, I agree, but it's what.
Who would
Oh,
name
no,
their
I would-
child that?
Well, Bonnie Knowles was her name. No was
Oh.
her nickname.
I bet
Oh,
you
that's
did a lot of
very
things right.
confusing. It's very confusing.
I
It's
think
okay,
we
Bert,
should
it'll help.
probably stop rattling on and you get this man medical attention as soon as possible.
No, absolutely. I thought he
Yeah.
was already on his way to medical attention. I didn't realize that Bertha had stayed.
Pleasure to
Good
meet
talking
you
about
all.
the-
I'm sure that we will be speaking in the future. Welcome to
Yes.
Rome.
Thank you.
And you as a group collectively, unless you for some reason don't want to get Bimothy help, start to make your way over to St. Garvey Hospital, and
Okay.
you have
Gonna
arrived
vomit.
at Rome.
He gave us all the map in our inventory, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yeah.
there? I was like,
Yeah, that's why I was talking about it.
Does it
Sorry.
say where the entrance is?
It-
that
it's
we
by
have
the
entered this
hotel.
town?
So it's in
Oh,
the
okay.
south. So you have all arrived at Rome. Probably not under the most happy and safe circumstances, but you are at Rome. You've made it to the capital of the state, and
The Romenclature.
we will end the session there as Bimothy struggles to stay alive.
Don't worry, Ash. You'll get your chance to have your fun.
Thank you, everyone.
Well,
many
you-
different types of fun.
Look, you will. We gotta wait a week. Rome wasn't built in a day.
All right, everybody.
You are very right.
I love you.
Thank you all for being here. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Ralph.
you all watching.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
I hope that you had a great time watching. I believe next Sunday we might be down Donnie. So we might be doing it on Thursday because I would like to have my players around if possible. We'll figure it out. I'll let everyone
I'm
know.
free Thursday. My viewing party got canceled.
So we might
Next Thursday, absolutely, I could do it.
we might bump it up so we can keep all the players for next week. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Players, anyone have anything special to say?
I love you guys.
Anything
Love
special
you,
to say?
everybody.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great night. It was fantastic. I hope you
Bye-bye.
enjoyed. We'll catch you probably next Thursday.